Why, hello there. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Whatever time it is for you, thank you so much for stopping by, and welcome to tonight's stream. It's more Rosie's route, because I got very distracted last stream. We didn't get very far. So, we're trying to get farther in. And yes, we have there's an ad at the very beginning in the 5-minute break so that we don't have ads for another, like, hour. It is a strategically placed ad. Alright. So without any further ado, let's go over here. Hello, it's me, Yahoo. And I have to yawn, of course, because I'm talking. Start my software. We're still in chapter 4. Apparently there's like an hour left of chapter 4. I don't know how the fuck there's an hour left of chapter 4, because we were in chapter 4 for like an hour. But, that's right. We fell asleep last time. And now we're here at Atsu's room. Also, this background music's slightly loud. Apparently, or so, according to what Zetetica found last stream, but we'll see. When I open my eyes, I find myself in Atsu's body once more. Oh, this is all new. Hey, maybe this is my chance to gather more info about the fan disc. Pling! I quickly take in my surroundings. Hi. Fortunately, Atsu's right in the middle of playing. Oh my goodness, Phantom, you forgot your Tobin stamp. Wow, Maria looks cute in-game too. She's an otome game protagonist after all. I can't help but smile when I see how cute Maria is on the screen. No, can't get distracted. I need to gather more info. The Maria I know isn't in a relationship, so the conditions are different than in-game. Who knows what info might prove useful? I keep my eyes peeled as I continue to watch. On screen, a smiling Maria is on a date with one of the romanceable characters. What? Huh? Atsu, what did you say? I need more details on that bad end. I silently shout, but of course Atsu can't hear me. She continues to play. Oh, but if she's starting over, that means the villainess Katarina hasn't appeared yet. This way, I can see the story from the start. I decided to focus on what's in front of me. The game, Maria has found what seems to be a telescope, but is peering into it curiously. The sound of footsteps can be heard. Huh? Hey, that voice. Could it be? No, there's no doubt about it. That's Rosie. Huh? But his name just says engineer. And there's no art for him either. Atsu, let me see that one more time. Check the backlog. Just once, please. I pray with all my might, but of course, the unhearing Atsu does not answer my prayers. There'll be no second chances. Oh, interesting. Wait, he only had one line, and his name just said engineer? So he's a random NPC? He's handsome enough to stand amongst the ranks of the romanceables, but if he doesn't even have a sprite, it's meaningless. So Rosie is just an NPC. Then maybe he really is unrelated to the fan desk. An NPC, huh? And just like that, Rosie disappears without even a name. As a villainess myself, I can't help but feel a sense of kinship with him. Granted, I'd rather be an NPC than a villainess, always on the verge of meeting her doom. My thoughts wander as I continue to observe the game's progress in my dream. The next morning. In the end, I didn't get so much new info from my dream. I simply wake up as usual. After getting dressed, I come out to the living room to find everyone already there. Hey, so weird things discovered last night. Hush. Hush. Yeah. Yeah. I'm confused to see the four of them gathered for serious conversation. I notice Keith glance at the door.
それが部屋の外が騒がしいから何かあったんじゃないかって話してたんだ。
A commotion? From beyond the door, I can hear lots of footsteps and murmured voices. Something is definitely up.
それにいつもならこの時間に朝食が運ばれてくるはずなのに。
Everybody's Rosie's friend now, though.
何事もないといいのだが。
Oh, breakfast! That's right! I rubbed the sleep from my eyes and came out here because I thought breakfast was arriving. I love that that's the whole reason she got up. She's like, it's all for breakfast. As I bemoan this tragedy, the door opens.
ごめん、朝食を持ってくるのが遅くなって。
Rosie. Rosie arrives in a rush and begins to skillfully set the table, but Silva, who's usually with him, is mysteriously absent. Yeah. Rosie seems much more hurried than usual, and he makes to leave as soon as he finishes setting up.
じゃあごめん、俺はもう行くから。
一緒に食べていかないの?
You're not gonna eat with us? I ask since Rosie's been eating with us even yesterday, but he shakes his head.
そうしたいのは山々なんだけど、今日はちょっと急ぎの用事があって。
何か不測の事態でも起きたのですか?
Yeah, what's up?
大丈夫ですよ。皆さんは部屋にいてください。
Rosie smiles as if trying to reassure us, but in the next moment he hurries away. He's gone.
一体何があったんでしょう。よくわからないけれど、冷めたらもったいないですし、まずはご飯を食べません?
Yeah, let's eat.
お前は。っていやまあ、それぐらいしかないか。
Exactly.
そうですね。では朝食をいただきましょうか。
We all sit down and start to eat, but
今日の料理、なんだか味が濃くないか?
today's food's bad.
確かに香辛料の味が少し
Today's
きつい
food
ですね。
sucks, guys.
調理に失敗したんでしょうか。
Wait, why am I? There we go, that's better.
確かにちょっと水が欲しくなるかも。
Yeah. No, I'm all out of place. That should be fine, but I don't know how to explain it, but the soup feels much more overpowering than usual. It's spicier as well. But even still, it tastes pretty good.
外も騒がしいですし、何かあったせいで厨房の方の人手が足りなくなったのかもしれませんね。
Maybe so. Well, spice aside, it's still delicious. I just need a few extra glasses of water. I continue to eat and drink quietly, but the taste doesn't quite seem to match the others' palates as they stop eating after a few bites. If it doesn't suit them, it can't be helped. I decide to eat their shares too. I do what I must. In less than an hour, I have indigestion.
姉さん、カタリナ、大丈夫ですか?
No, 大丈夫じゃないよ. I shake my head silently in response. It's become apparent that my gut has been overwhelmed by so much spice.
だから無理に食べないでいいって言ったのに。とにかく繊維に見てもらった方が良さそうですね。
Yeah.
あ、そうだな。
Yeah. So much for my iron gut. Despite my non-stop round-trip flights to the bathroom, I'm not feeling any better. I clutch my gurgling stomach in a cold sweat. Jordo knocks on the door into the hall.
すみません。カタリナの具合が悪いので、医務室へ連れて行きたいのですが。
Is Rosie gonna come barging in?
こんな時に?
こんな時?
Huh?
具合が悪いってどういう感じなんだ?
食べ過ぎと食べ慣れない香辛料のせいでお腹を壊したみたいです。
Yeah, we're having tummy troubles.
だから繊維に見てもらい、胃腸の薬を処方して
Stomach
もらいたいんだ。
medicine. All we really need is like a gas X. Or a Tums.
いやでも
今はまずいだろう。上に確認しないと。
God.
いやでもかなり顔色悪いぞ。急いだ方がいいん
The
だ。
tubby noises, the groaning. The guards hurriedly whisper to each other, seeming agitated. But thanks to Keith and the others' adamant pleas, they eventually fold. Under the watchful eye of a pirate guard, I'm allowed to go to the infirmary. Hi, Taka! Wow! With Keith accompanying me, we arrive together at the infirmary. There's a lot of stuff apparently going on the boat. There's a big problem, and we have indigestion.
なんだか前以上に人が多いね。
The beds are all full, and there are even people lying on sofas.
ごめんなさいね、狭くて。
None.
そ
None,
れで
actually.
お二人とも具合が悪いの？
いや、体調が悪いのは姉だけです。朝食を食べた後にお腹を壊してしまって。
あら、そういえば今朝の料理少し香辛料が多かったものね。
Yeah, there's so many
ソルシエ
CGs.
の方には
It was CG after CG after CG after CG.
というより食べ過ぎだとは思いますが。
The spice wasn't too much, she just ate too much of it. I can't deny that. Howie, hi! When the others didn't finish, I ate it for them. I thought it would be a shame to waste food, but it's possible I really went too far. Speaking of food, though, I made my first thing of rice in my new rice cooker. Holy fuck, that's amazing. I actually like splurged and got a fancy rice cooker. Oh wow. Yeah. Regular rice. I'm gonna make porridge tomorrow. Cause I was like, I want to get other stuff for the porridge, but I also don't want to go out. It does! When I hit go, it plays Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. It just goes ba da ba da ba da ba ba da ba da ba da ba. And then when it's done, it plays Amaryllis? Is what the book says, but I don't. All I know is it plays a lovely little melody. Plays a lovely little Amaryllis, like the flower. I've never heard that song before. I was like, fuck, what the fuck is Amaryllis? And I'm still not used to it. I mean, I've only heard it once. But I mean, it was really easy. I just got a cup of my rice. I mean, it's a 3-cup rice cooker. It's small. I did get a zojirushi. I splurged. Yeah, with the little elephant. So I just put the rice in, washed it, filled it up, which I really like the fact that the pot has the water lines are in white on the black pot. The previous one I had, which was a gift, had lines in the pot, but they were just the same material as the pot. Amazing. But yes. So it's much easier now to be able to see what line I need to put the rice to. And I just set it up and hit go, and I did just rice because I was like, let me just be really basic and just make certain that I know how to work it. I do know how to work it, so now I just need to figure out how to work the porridge setting, and then figure out mixing stuff into the rice. Cause like we had Chinese sausages on Christmas, my Earth Dad and I. And I really feel like if I could get some of those, chop them up and put them in the rice while it cooks, that would be delicious. See, it's actually really cool. It's very clear what setting it's on, thankfully. And it has this little timer. I was able to get like some other stuff done while it was cooking, and I was just like, yay. Because I think Chinese sausages and I have some dried shiitake mushrooms, so I'll just let those soak and become full shiitake mushrooms. and chop them up and put them in the rice, I think that will be delicious. And I fear that I'm gonna be very well acquainted with this little machine. I'm gonna use it so much. Yeah, because like I know you could kind of do that with the other ones. Like I had a very similar one. Like my one that was just like a press the button and it starts cooking, and then once it detects all the water has evaporated, it stops. Which sometimes I could get really good rice out of that. Most of the time, it was not good, and I don't know how the fuck I was fucking it up. But it's basically unfuck-upable in the new one, and I'm so happy because there are times I don't want to think too hard. I really 2025 is the year of working with my disability. I am not going to make things harder than they have to be. I'm going full convenience route.
じゃあちょっとそこのソファーに座って待っててちょうだい。
The nurse urges me to sit down on a sofa. After a while, the ship's doctor comes
お
over.
待たせいたしました。刺激物による腹痛ならこの薬を飲めばすぐに良くなるはずですよ。
Yeah.
ありがとうございます。
Yeah, I've got some older frozen veggies. Like frozen peas and mixed veggies. I think I'm gonna pour some of those in eventually. I also have like a frozen fish, so I'm gonna use some of the frozen fish I've got. I'll probably oh, nice. Probably get like a thing of frozen shrimp. I think that'll be nice. The ship's doctor swiftly prepares the medicine for me. I remain seated on the sofa as I take the medicine with hot water. Just as the doctor said, after a while, I start to feel much better.
ようやく落ち着いた。
はあ、その顔は確かに薬が効いたみたいだね。一時はどうなることかと思ったけど、本当に良かったよ。
いやー、私もさすがにダメかと思ったわ。
I felt just like a stomachache I once had after eating a mushroom I found in the garden. Oh, it felt. Anyway, I'm glad the medicine worked. Yeah. Yeah, I am I'm gonna get very acquainted with the local Korean grocery store because I was looking up what are some popular toppings for congee, and I found people were talking about pork floss, which funny name, hilarious name for a thing. But people were also talking about you can like put spam in it, and I was like, oh, I have spam because I like spam musubis. And I was like, pork floss sounds like hilariously funny, and I want to try that now. Like, I'm a very adventurous person when it comes to eating things. Yeah. See, I don't know if there's really that many. Are there that many rice cooker cookbooks? I don't know. Also, I don't need more books. I don't really think I need more books right now. Wait, mate. Hold on. I gotta go check something. Pardon my BRB, I just got an email. Something might be at my door. So give me 1 second. Urusayo! And yes, the email was right. Zuteka's Christmas present arrived. It's so cute! Oh, yeah, it's really super fast. Oh, it's vacuum packed. I was like, how did it get this small? It's been vacuum packed. So, oh, that's gonna be, so this thing is probably gonna be unvacuumed. Zuteka got me an adorable cat paw shaped, cushion for my chair, for my computer chair, because as I think I've said before, this chair is old as fuck. I have had this chair since middle school, at least, and it was a hand-me-down then. Yeah. Yeah, kitty chair. So, live present unboxing. This is... Hold on. No, we're gonna go over here. Now I can have Toby's... God, it's really well packaged. Come on. Come out of your package. Second monitor for chat, yeah. Yeah, I want a second monitor for chat. Very badly. Okay. Yes, the chair has lived a whole ass life. Because I was... 9? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's green. This is amazing. Alright, time to break it open out of its pack. Okay, so it'll go into the dryer after it fluffs up a bit. Oh god, this is amazing. It's very soft. It's nice and soft. Okay, I gotta put it on the bed now. Because otherwise I will just pet this all day. I will shove it in the dryer eventually. Having space for 2 cheeks, only getting 1. With my luck of chairs, there's only enough space for 1 cheek. I've sat on some tiny ass chairs in my life. It sucks. It sucked. But yeah, no, I've had this chair since I was probably about like 9-ish? More? So it's a 17-year-old chair. Cause I'm 26. Let's just say I'm a large human being. Was it huge compared to 9-year-old Prince? No. 9-year-old Prince was also like 5'7" already. 5'7", 5'9" already. I grew very fast. Yeah, I was super tall at 9. So here's the thing. In college, my 5th grade honor choir dress still fit me. Yes, I was very tall. I was very tall, very fast. I mean, when I was born, they thought I was going to be 6 feet tall. So I kind of undershot it. I undershot it by stopping at 5'9". I was very tall. They thought I would be good for basketball until they realized that if I bumped into something, I started crying. And then they went, never mind. And by them, I mean my middle school PE teachers. Middle school, high school PE. middle school PE teachers. Well, they suggested I don't play sports. Which actually was good because knowing everything I know about myself medically now, I really did not need to be in any possible accident-prone sport. Any accident-prone action was just not good. I did want to be a cheerleader for a while. Then I attended the orientation. Like, here's what it actually entails, and I went, that's way too much fucking work. Yeah. Amazing.
だから食べ過ぎには注意してっていつも言ってるじゃないか。
いや、クイードの料理はここじゃないと食べられないし、
But yeah, this chair is
ついもっ
old.
たいないって思っちゃって。
Yeah, exactly. They're like, you need to be at school early and you have to stay late. I was like, I already stay late for orchestra. Like, would I have to choose? And they're like, yeah, you'd have to choose between cheerleading and orchestra. I was like, well, that's strike 2. See, I don't think they had anything like that. But then it was like, also, you're going to have to go to a bunch of places and like go to, like games and stuff. And I was like, that sounds really annoying. I just wanted to be a cheerleader because I thought it would be fun. I was like, that sounds fun. They look like they have fun. And then they're like, this is all the stuff it requires. And I went, never mind. See, it wouldn't have mattered if I skipped my last class every day for a while. I was a straight A student. It really didn't matter.
でも、医務室がここまで混んでるなんて思わなかったわ。
As I've said
こんなに具合の
before,
悪い人がいるのね。
many times, I almost graduated cum laude. Hearing my mumbling, a nurse working nearby sighs quietly.
精神的なものや単純な船酔いとか、そういう症状を訴える人が増える一方なのよ。
Here's the thing. I'm in Texas. I would have been cheerleading out in 100-degree heat. Also not a good thing for my body. My body does not regulate temperature well. I know. So here's your bonk. I look around the infirmary. It seems like most of the people here are suffering from dizziness and headaches.
めまいが頭が割れそうだ。
While everyone's being fucking
この状況で
poisoned.
しょ。一度良くなったと思って部
Yep.
屋に戻しても。
Oh, are we gonna do
こんな風に
more look at the poison?
また具合を悪くして医務室に来るの。その繰り返しで。まったく休む暇もなくて、こっちも気が狂いそうだわ。
Oh, wow. From the sounds of it, it's a completely different issue from my stomach ache.
ってことで悪いが元気になったみたいだし、あんたたちには部屋に戻ってもらうぞ。
Okay, yeah.
もうですか？
Yeah, I'm fine. It's all
見て
good.
の通りだ。残念ながらベッドも空いてないし、帰って休めないだろう。
Yeah. He's right. The infirmary is crowded enough as it is. It's better that I leave as soon as possible.
まあ落ち着いてきたみたいだし平気かな。姉さんは自分でどう？大丈夫？
Yeah.
ええ、薬をもらったおかげでもうバッチリよ。
My stomach's no longer gurgling, so it should be okay for me to head back.
そっか。ならいいけどまだ少し心配だな。
ではいくつか薬を出しておきましょう。また腹痛が起きたらこれを飲めば大丈夫ですよ。
ありがとうございます。
Mm.
あなたも医務室に連れてきてくれてありがとう。
Mm. I think the part that brought me here, but he looks worried about something.
ああ、別にこれくらい平気だ。とにかく早く元の部屋に戻るぞ。
Mm. As we rush back to our cabin, I can't help but worry about everyone else. Damn. Everyone else. We're walking with the guard when suddenly the sound of panicked footsteps can be heard from all around.
おい、見つかったか？
いや、
一体どこに行きやがったんだ。急ぐぞ。
Oh.
I wonder what exactly happened. I'm curious, but seeing how tense the guard is, I don't feel like we can make small talk, much less get any info out of him.
When I turn to Keith, I see a bitter expression written across his face. Maybe he's realized something. The atmosphere is ominous as we arrive at the room. Everyone seems a bit restless. Oh. Set, Norden, or Ryle Werder? Which bad guy?
カタリナ様、キース様、お帰りなさい。
Yo, hi, I'm back.
無事に帰ってきてよかったです。それで具合は大丈夫でしたか？
The music's fun.
薬を飲んで少し休んだらすっかり良くなったわ。
そうか、よかった。だが昼食はあまり食べ過ぎない方がいいかもしれないな。
Yeah, right.
そうですね。またこんな状況じゃ医務室へ行くのも難しそうだし。
Hi, Zaki. It's my tail.
こんな状況？
ああ、それなんですが、医務室がすごく混んでいたんですよ。廊下では海賊たちがバタバタしてましたし。
Yeah, the infirmary's totally crowded because people keep getting fucking poisoned in their rooms and they don't know it. I tell them about people getting sick again after returning to their rooms. When they hear it, they make curious
医
expressions.
務室で回復しても部屋に戻るとまた具合が悪くなるですか？
カタリナの腹痛とはまた違いそうだな。だとしても、一体何が原因だ？
What could be causing it? Oh, if only we knew. If only we knew we were all getting poisoned.
以前僕が体調を崩した時と症状は似ているようでした。
だが一度回復して部屋に戻してもまた具合を悪くして医務室に来るのだろ。
Yeah. Man. Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna solve it this time.
単純に考えれば部屋に何かしらの原因があると仮定できる。
Oh, are we just gonna logic it out real fast?
でも私たちは何ともないですよね。
What do we have? That's right.
となると部屋は関係ないのかし
Fuck,
ら。
no, we were so close.
でも船酔いにしては
We're
多すぎ
so
る
close.
気がするし、あれじゃあ看護師さんが参っちゃいそうだわ。
So every room in this ship, every room in this fancy ship has a special sachet that is filled with supposed to be herbs and stuff. No bunk. It's like special smelling stuff. No bunk. And it's produced by one of the people who created the ship, Ryle Werder. As we found out in Keith's route, yeah, it's basically poison potpourri. It is specially formulated to stop the magic. Stop everyone from using their magic. And it just so happens that it also makes them feel really fucking bad. So the fact that everyone is getting better is because they are drinking the special medicinal tea in the infirmary, and the infirmary doesn't have the poison potpourri. Then they go back to their room, which has the poison, and then they feel ill again. And it creates a horrible cycle.
それなら私の光の魔力で治療のお手伝いをできないでしょうか。
I mean, if you go by yourself, you're gonna get fucking kidnapped.
Wow, that's my Maria! One angel!
はい。医務室へ行けば体調不良の
Are
原
you-
因に気づけるかもしれませんから。
The doctor couldn't figure it out. Yeah, basically the ship has mold. But it's purposely placed
視点を変え
mold.
ることで見えてくるものもあるかもしれませんし。
Radio. Unlike me, Maria might be able to figure out what's going on with everyone getting sick.
じゃあ早速手伝いがしたいって頼んでみましょう。
Yeah, tactical mold. Valiantly, we propose our offer to the guard, but...
俺たちの一存でそれは決めらんないから、夕食の時にロジーさんにでも聞いてくれ。
What? Rosion? Rosion? Huh? Why do you stutter? Something about that feels off, but we resigned to wait for Rosie. Rosion? Yeah, magic mold. A worse kind of magic mushroom. Then later that night... Yeah, Rosion, our new evolution. Speaking of, God, I'm so fucking hyped. I'm so fucking hyped for the new evolution set. It comes out in 3 weeks. And I am excited and scared and hopeful. Maybe I'll find something. Maybe I won't. I'm hoping I find stuff. I'm hoping I'm able to get stuff.
はい。医務室は今、大勢の患者さんがいると聞きました。私でよければ力になりたいんです。
Rosie seems to think deeply about Maria's suggestion.
この部屋もすでに見つかっているかもしれないし、帰って移動した方がいいかな。
What the fuck do you mean they've already discovered this room?
いや、やっぱり大勢いる場所の方が。
What do you mean they've already discovered this room? Rosie mumbles to himself for a while before nodding.
そういうことなら助かるよ。正直、医務室の手
The
が足り
mold
てい
is
ないところだ
coming
った
for
んだ。
us. Exactly. Exactly.
実は俺も医務室の雑務とかに借り出されてて、それでなかなかこの部屋に来られなかったんだ。
え、そうなの？そんなに人手が足りてないなら、私も明日何か手伝おうかな。
え、カタリナが？
Yeah, why not?
もちろん看護とかそういう専門的なことはできないけれど、ほら洗濯物とかなら手伝えるじゃない？
We could do laundry.
カタリナが洗濯を。
The Duke's daughter doing laundry?
任せて。洗うのは得意だから。
I'm good at washing things. That's what I say before every power washer stream. I'm good at washing things. I wash and maintain all the tools I need for my fields. When it comes to washing, I can confidently say I'm the best around.
でしたら私も手伝いますわ。水の魔力が役に立つかもしれませんもの。私もカタリナ様とご一緒しますわ。風の魔力を使えば洗濯物を乾かせると思いますし。
Yep, we'll all work at this together.
ありがとう。とても助かるよ。
I'm starting to really think that I'm going to have to... Yeah, we need someone with soap magic. That's Katarina. I'm gonna have to end up splurging and getting some sort of like manicure or something because my nails are long and they are absolutely scratching the shit out of myself and things.
カタリナが医務室へ行くならもちろん婚約者の僕も
Yeah, I literally need a scratching post. That is not like my body. Yeah. Meow 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 meow. Okay, let's go to assist my fiance. What are you gonna do?
なら俺も。
Oh, okay, we're all going.
俺も手伝う。
We're all going then.
We're
all here to help.
戻ってくるのが遅いと思ったら何捕まってんだよ。
シルバー、いやみんなが医務室の手伝いを申し出てくれて。
いや、この人数をただでさえ許容量を超えてるあの医務室に入れるわけにはいかねえだろ。
Alright.
それにこの部屋との行き来につけられる見張りの人数も限られてるんだ。
What about just me and Maria
あんまり
then?
大所帯になられても困る。そこの王子様らは下手すりゃ暴れるかもしれないし。
Oh, okay. Well, that's a random pot shot, Silva.
随分と信用がないんですね。
These two might try to do something stupid. Why specifically those two? In fact, I think you should worry more about us.
それだけ腕を買ってるってことだ。ま、医務室の手が足りてないのは確かだけどな。ってことで、手伝いを頼むなら。そうだ。カタリナとマリアだけだ。
なんで？メアリとソフィアは？
そっちのお嬢様方も魔力を使われたら厄介そうだからな。その気になれば、それなりの攻撃だってできるんだろう。
In other words, Maria's a healer and my magic sucks. So it's safe to let us out.
まあ失礼ですわ。私たちが魔力を使って攻撃するとすれば、カタリナ様に危害が加えられた時だけですもの。それ以外はおとなしくしております。
Yeah, he means Mary, not Maria. God bless our friends having the same fucking first three letters of their name. Yeah.
魔力を使うのは、
Yeah.
洗濯物を乾かす時とカタリナ様をお守りする時だけとお約束します。
つってもな。
大丈夫よ。二人はむやみに人を傷つけたりしないもの。
But the princes
一緒にお手伝いするだけだか
are
ら。
reckless. Silva's eyes squint suspiciously. He still isn't sure if he can trust us. Rosie places his hand on Silva's shoulders.
でもこのままじゃ看護師たちの限界も近いから
Yeah, we could
力を借りよう。
climb a tree.
責任は俺が取るから。
Yeah, we'll find a tree and climb it. It feels like a bad parody of the light scene. Oh, find a tree and climb it. Yeah, Katarina starts climbing the walls. Silva stares at Rosie for a moment before relenting. He nods begrudgingly.
まあ、確かにそうだね。
Yeah.
ためらってる場合でもねえか。
Somehow, it doesn't feel like an underling placating his captain, but more like a big brother reprimanding his little brother. Huh? As the captain, Silva should be the one in charge, right? Why does it feel like Rosie's the one with the power here? In the Fortune Lover fan disc, Rosie was just a nameless NPC. Silva is the supposed secret romanceable character, and Rosie's no one important. So what's happening here?
わかった。じゃあそこの女子4人には手伝ってもらう。もちろん、撤回して部屋で休んでてもらってもいいんだぜ。
Uh-huh. Maria shakes her head.
困っている人がいるのに、ゆっくり休んでいられません。
How very sweet of you. That's right. This is who Maria is. I can't help but smile hearing those words that are so in character for her.
そうね。私もあの医務室の大変さを見ているもの。ちゃんと手伝うわ。
We gotta help out. Totally, we gotta help out.
ありがとう。じゃあ4人には明日から医務室の手伝いをお願いしていいかな。
Plus, don't you think it'll be real great morale for people if 4 pretty girls start walking around?
もちろんよ。
Totally. Hi, Indexer! Thank you so much for stopping by!
お任せください。
Omakase. Omakase. And so the next day, Maria, Mary, Sophia, and I head to the infirmary.
なんか見張り多くない？
Oh boy.
In addition to Rosie, there are several pirates who surround us. All of them look tense as they observe the surroundings.
ごめんね、少し窮屈で。
Bro, we're being guarded like fucking high-level criminals.
いや、それはいいんだけど。
I mean, it's fine, just wild. I look over and see that Rosie's also holding a sword. Seeing him armed feels a little ominous. What are they so on guard for?
They don't seem concerned that we might run away. It's more like they're on watch for something else. I try to speculate why, but just as we're about to arrive at the infirmary... Oh. I hear a sudden groan. One of the guards collapses to the ground. Fuck! I immediately turn to find someone I would have never expected.
光の魔力保持者に水と風の魔力保持者だな。あ、それとお前も
It's the misogynist!
保護する。こちらへ来い。
He's back.
Protective? He sure doesn't look protective! And it's odd the way he calls us by magic types rather than by name. His callous attitude causes me to back away, and Rosie stands between us.
君たちは下がっていて。
Frederick swings his sword at Rosie. Rosie draws his blade to deflect the attack and glances at the other pirates. They've been fighting him this whole time? One of the pirates hurries off, but Frederick definitely flicks a knife in his direction. The knife stabs the pirate in the shoulder and he falls to the ground. Frederick's eyes are cold and ruthless. A chill runs through my body. It's like there's no emotion in his eyes at all, like he's lifeless. Is he really here to help us? Something is definitely wrong. Bro! Everything is happening at once. Suddenly something explodes. We huddle together, eyes wide. Why is Rosie's route the wildest of them all? With so much happening at once, the confusion becomes paralyzing. Plants and explosives?! Oh. I look in surprise to see a fire spreading from the other end of the hall. The flames are approaching the unconscious pirate who had been hit by the knife. This is bad! At that rate, that guy's gonna burn to death! Yeah. Yeah. Oh. While Rosie and Frederick continue to duel, we run over and begin to drag the pirate by his feet. As soon as we're clear of the fire, Maria begins to cast healing magic. I can see her magic working before me. Whoa! Sophia! Suddenly, Sophia falls to the ground. I look with surprise, and it's Frederick! He was just fighting Rosie a moment ago. I hear Rosie cry out. Frederick must have defeated him. Crumpled on the floor, he shouts desperately at me. What the fuck is happening? Rosie clenches his teeth and tries to stand as Frederick strikes the back of Mary's neck with a... What is going on? Sophia! Why would Frederick knock those two out? What's going on here? And that's the old man! Huh? That voice! From out of nowhere, Set appears behind Maria. This is the chaos route. Yeah, he's so misogynistic. He learned to reproduce asexually. Set places a handkerchief over Maria's mouth, stifling her words. She also, that moment later, she loses consciousness. I can feel my blood boiling. Holy shit. I can't comprehend any of this, but I'm not about to let someone hurt Maria. I have to save her. Just as I move to run to Maria, my mouth is also covered with a handkerchief. Oh, fuck, bro. A sickly sweet smell pierces my nose. What? Who is it? Yeah, I struggle the person's grip and catch a glance of Ryle. What is Ryle? But before I can finish that thought, my vision blurs and my body goes limp. Katarina. Bro, I'm drugged as fuck. Leave. Meanwhile, Rosie's calling me. My consciousness fades. Are we gonna be... Oh, finally chapter 3, but are we gonna find ourselves in the cages? The truth of Rosie. Are we gonna find ourselves in the cages at the bottom of the boat? Those cages we found earlier? I can hear the steady churning of ocean waves. Ugh, my head's beating like a drum. No, there's still 7 chapters, so I don't know how the fuck we're about to wrap this up! No, there's still, because there's 6, 7, and then the 2 ends. Also, I love that we only got the happy end with Alan. Everyone else, we've just got the good end. Wild. Hello, random tiny birdcage. I wake up and find myself on a small boat. This is worse. Huh? What is this? At my side, I see Maria, Sophia, and Mary, all unconscious. Seeing them like that, I remember we were knocked out. Oh, that's right, Set's group. I try to get up, only to find Set, Frederick, and Ryle also there.
もう目が覚めたか。思ったよりも早いな。薬が切れる時間についてはまだ改良の余地があるか。
Jump out of the boat. Jump the fuck out of the boat. Jump out of the boat. Out of the boat. Get out of the boat. Oh, our life's on the line. Get out of the boat. Get out of the boat. Okay.
それよりここは
Hold on. I am hearing somebody's car fucking going wild with the bass. When I can feel that in my house, apartment, whatever the fuck, turn your car down. Yeah, rock the boat. Rock the boat. Yeah, maybe they just had cages back and played for fun. Looking around me, the Vinculum is nowhere in sight. Could it have sunk? It did explode and all. No, there's no way that huge ship could sink that easily. It's gotta be fine.
セット様、あの後ロジーたちはどうしたんですか？それにビンクルム号は
ロジーな？答えてやる義理はない。
Oh, okay.
それにもうお前たちには関係もないことだ。
He's no longer even trying to appear. Yeah. He seems different. I thought he was a bit more mild-mannered during the party. Yeah, he's not even trying to put on airs. I glance over at Ryle and Frederick, but they avert their eyes. What is going on here? If you'll excuse me, sirs, I'm gonna go jump off the boat! If what Frederick said was true, he was trying to save us. But considering we were knocked down, I find that hard to believe. We're the only ones here. Seriously, what is going on?
まったく、もう少しで全てうまくことが運ぶところだった。
Oh, we might be... Rosie might actually be a prince. Remember how, oh, back then we were like, is he like a prince or something? Well, he might actually be a prince. What the fuck are you talking about? Yes! We're getting him to monologue! Time for us to jump off the boat! Fuck, okay, never mind. Damn it, I was prepped. I don't get what he's saying, but I don't like him. We should wake... Look, literally, there are 4 of us. And 3 of them, one of whom is an old man. Yes, there is one that is very well fight trained, but there's 4 of us. There's 4 of us, and if we push them off the boat, we're more likely to survive. I can hear Maria grow as she slowly opens her eyes. Also, Mary has literal water magic. Mary, please wake up and drown these motherfuckers. Maria sits up, still not fully awake. Her hands shoot to her mouth when she sees the other 2 still unconscious.
Sophia-sama, Mary-sama,
I don't know. Maybe so, maybe not. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yes, this is a rowboat. Not amazing, but we have both wind and water with us. We just get Sophia to propel us along with wind magic and Mary to make certain that we're going a direction with the water, and we're golden, bros. We're golden. This is easy peasy, easiest escape attempt ever. So yeah, either Mary knocks them the fuck out with some water, or Sophia blows them away with wind. Like, we've got multiple options. Or we take them all in a fight. We've got multiple options. Set looks at Maria and scoffs. I really don't like him now. I love how she's like, just stay put. Just stay put, bro. No. My fingers going straight for your eyes. You have one unprotected eye, my bro. My fingers are going right the fuck in there.
He was practically licking her boots during the party. Compared to that, this obvious change in attitude leaves both of us confused. The phrase beautiful girl kidnapped crosses my mind. Maybe I'm just collateral damage. This... Huh? Mary, Sophia, and Maria are all beautiful girls. That would make perfect sense. I have to protect them. Okay. I try to glare at the men with as much hostility as I can in this cramped space, but Sir just scoffs. Jump, 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 rock, 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 rock. There's a lot of stuff we could do on a small boat. We can scream very loudly. We can sing very loudly. There is psychological torture in things that you have never thought about. I'm very creative. Ugh. As I continue to glare at Set, Maria glances around before turning to me with a frown. Yeah, exactly. We will just start singing Baby Shark. Or I'll start crying, bro. Or I'll just start screaming, or like, there's a million different things. If Prince was the one stuck in this situation, they would quickly learn. Just how much baby Prince was taught. Yeah. Baby Prince was heavily instilled with the thought that he was eventually going to get kidnapped. Or like someone was going to try to take him. And so from a very young age, I was taught what to do if someone tries to take you away. My mother taught me, my Earth mother taught me anti-kidnapping lessons. This was a normal part of my life. The slightly worrying Prince lore, yeah, my mom had us practice screaming. And also, we haven't done that in years though. But we also, she also had us practice what we would do if someone was trying to take us away. You know how everybody was really worried that either quicksand or being caught on fire, because you learn stop, drop, and roll so much. Oh, wonderful, it's ad time. You think that being set on fire is going to be a lot more of an issue? Yeah. I thought that being kidnapped was going to be a way more viable problem. I was not a kidnappable child. But that's also because I was very loud. I was a very loud child. Yeah, appendicitis? That's wild. Yeah, it was, I was very worried about, even for all the times that they're here's how to, yeah, I was worried about quicksand, because everybody always seemed to fall in quicksand. Getting caught on fire, because the amount of times we had to stop, drop, and roll was just insane. Amount of times we learned stop, drop, and roll was just insane. And being kidnapped. But also, I did grow up in the McGruff the Crime Dog era and Stranger Danger. I also thought I was going to be offered drugs a lot more than I ever was. I was never offered drugs. I knew people who did drugs, but I was never offered them. All I remember is the sheer amount of if somebody tries to take you, you gotta have if that's the way you need to remember it. They're also, you gotta have a code word with your parents. So if anybody else tries to pick you up, you gotta ask them, what's the code word? And younger me really thought that people trying to steal me off the street was going to be way more of a problem. And yeah, nobody offered drugs. Nobody was offering drugs.
See, I was never even asked if I wanted to buy weed or any sort of drug. Nobody was like, do you want drugs? Do you want to buy drugs? I mean, I would have said no anyways because I was that type of kid. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Or like it's usually like an adult you know or something. The likely, like, I think it's like 99% of kidnappings are done by someone you know. Which I don't know why they were so intent on stranger danger. But God, I was just absolutely certain that one day I was gonna have to, shake off a kidnapper or like get a kidnapper to leave me. Like, I don't know how I thought they were gonna get me in the first place because I was taught so much to like not get kidnapped. But I was taught how to not get kidnapped and then what to do if you are kidnapped. I was so prepared for being kidnapped and I was never kidnapped. Never got kidnapped. Not even close. Not even close. Not even like a worrying close brush. Nothing. But I was so prepared. I was so prepared. And you can tell because I was immediately like, we've been kidnapped. I know what to do. I mean, okay, how freaked out would you be if you were kidnapped like with someone and they just went, I've trained for this? Like, how freaked out would you be? Would you be like, oh shit, I've been, not only am I kidnapped, but I've been kidnapped along with a nutcase? It is a useful skill in fiction writing. Yeah. Cause I don't know. If somebody was like, I know what to do, and I also was like, I know what to do, and our things to do were different, I don't know what the fuck I would do. I'd be like, wait, which one are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to do your way or my way? Maybe we'll try both. I don't know. I mean, I was basically taught to be annoying. They're like, kidnappers aim for kids. So comforted? You know what? Understandable. Yeah, exactly. Cause I was basically taught to be annoying cause everyone was like, hey, kidnappers go for kids that are quiet and well behaved. And like not gonna put up a fight. So you gotta be prepared to put up a fight. And I was like, yes, ma'am! I'm prepared! Fucking wild.
それがよくわからないのよ。ビンクルム号がどうなったかも教えてもらえなかったし。
So yeah, being stuck on a boat? As we all heard, I already immediately had multiple plans. And this is why I'm usually the leader.
でも、あっちには
Yeah, Giorno and Alan are there.
そうですよね。
Well,
ご無事ですよ。
I was a very well-behaved child. Until it was like, now, what would you do if you were kidnapped? But Maria's expression doesn't change as she stares out into the vast sea. The vinculum's nowhere in sight. But the pirate Silva called us his precious prey. Why does that sound like? That sounds like more like we're into Silva. Considering that, I hope he'd at least try to get us back. My biggest concern is what happened right before I passed out. Is Rosie alright? I remember Rosie's voice, desperately calling my name as I lost consciousness. With all the pirates there with Rosie, I have to believe he'll be fine, but worry gnaws inside me. I think they were talking about putting out the fires first. Wait. Considering the timing, doesn't that mean those explosives were set up by Set's bunch? Though flooded with questions and anxieties, without even knowing where the ship is, there's nothing we can do. Incorrect. There's a lot we can do. I huddle closer to Maria and look at the ocean. Soon, I see something resembling an island slowly growing bigger. Bro. When we then land on the island.
ってこれ、まさか無人島じゃ。
Mm-hmm. There's only wilderness as far as I can see. Not a single sign of human life. What are they gonna do? Sophia and Barry are still unconscious. I'm worried. What?
Hi.
So it'll lift him up? Yep. Oh no. Following Seth's command, Frederick lifts up a bird cage. There was a bird cage? No, I very much noticed the bird cage because it was weird. As I stand agape, Frederick pulls a bird from the cage. What? Don't stand still! Frederick ties a piece of paper to its leg and then releases it. Oh. I thought he was gonna fucking hypnotize us or something. Yeah, it's the volcano princess. Markamuba. Katarina, you bumbling idiot. It seems like an uninhabited island, so we might be in survival mode for a while. Yeah. Hey guys, you want to kill some people? How do you feel about murder, guys? I think we're gonna have to murder, guys. Guys, I think we're gonna have to kill this dude. Maybe because of the Markamuba's squawking. Markamuba. Yeah, it's Markamuba. It's Markamuba! Markamuba's squawking. Mary and Sophia finally wake up.
Sophia! よかった。目を覚ましたのね。
ようやく目を覚ましたか。ならば、私たちについてこい。
No! What now? Yeah, it's like Markiplier if he was an amoeba, yeah. Ah! Well, that's the thing. So here's the... So, I would have to ask the rest of the girls, how much are we gamblers? How much are we gamblers? Are we gonna bet that we're that precious? Are we gonna bet that we're that precious and they won't hurt us? Because if they're trying to sell us off, they really don't want us injured. So, are we gonna bet that, or are we gonna bet that we're disposable and they're gonna kill us right now? Well, I mean, that's the other side of the bet. If we're wrong, if we bet wrong. So, are we betting ladies? Are we betting women? Cause, yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, just like the four of us. Yeah. Well, Maria has light magic, though. You know, everyone's acting very calm for being kidnapped. A second time, I may add. A second time. We all look at each other, but decide to follow them anyway, since there's no way to escape if we just stay put. The boat? The boat! You have water and wind mages, bro! You can leave! You can leave! Or murder! Oh... Yeah. Yeah, exactly! Take the boat! 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 Take the boat! Take the boat! Take the boat! 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 And so our fight for survival begins. Or so I thought. Oh. This is a hut?
フィード国ではこうしてどの島にも非常用の小屋を用意させているのだ。我が国は貿易が盛んだからな。
So is it gonna be one of you guys in here with us? Because that then becomes a 4-on-1.
おかげで忌々しい海賊に襲われることも多いがな。しかし奴らがまさか。
Yeah. Exactly. They do seem to forget that magic exists. Quite a lot. So many of these problems would be solved in an instant.
フレデリック。
失礼いたしました。
Huh? What was he about to say there? I doubt he would answer me even if I asked, so I stole my curiosity.
それよりこれからのことを考えませんと。 彼らは信用できませんわ。
You don't fucking say, Mary. No shit, Sherlock.
メアリから見てもそうよね。どうする？逃げる？
2 words for you guys. Kill them. Hi
こん
guys,
な
y'all.
状況で逃げ出そうとするなどバカが考えることだな。だいたいお前たちをこの俺が逃がすとでも。
Hey Sophia, how well is your control of your magic? Can you pull the air literally out of someone's lungs? Can we suffocate these bros? Can we suffocate these bros? That would be a quick. Ugh. Hurt us. We're not exactly trying to be fucking stinky. Stinky? Sneaky. I was stealthy and sneaky. It became the actual word stinky. Maria could close her eyes.
ここは無人島だ。お前たちだけでは助けを求められないし、船で逃げたところでこの広大な海で遭難するだけだろうがな。
yeah, try to be stinky on purpose. Another part of the anti-kidnapping strategy. Do you know your axe? Yeah, induced vomiting. Okay. So here's the thing. I was taught to act absolutely batshit insane. So you remember how we were in that cage with Lucas in Verche, and I was like, we should start torturing him back. We should start torturing him back. I was told to act batshit insane. I was told that I should make them go, ooh, this one's fucked up, and leave. That was part of my literal training. So I was taught to pretend to have seizures, just a bunch of different shit. Basically, I was told be as inconvenient as possible. Make them go, of all the children we could have gotten, we got this one. Like, that's how it goes.
確かにあの船じゃそうなるかもしれないけど。
So they say. So they say.
本当に嫌な感じですわ。
Again. I haven't heard it for that, but I mean, that seems a little more. They probably sent you to the hospital instead of leaving you. Then you have to deal with the ambulance. Frederick places his hand over his sword threateningly. The 4 of us are placed together in the corner of the hut. But then they'll know you weren't actually having a seizure. Seeing us like that, gives more time for the alcohol to dissipate. I don't think it gives you that much time. Set smirks with satisfaction. You've already treated us very unkindly, bro. You've already treated us very unkindly. A, you kidnapped us. B, in the process of kidnapping us, you drugged us. And then fucking neck chopped the others.
お前たちは我々の大事な、いや、私の待望のために必要な存在だからな。
Maybe you're almost sober. I don't think that's a pro tip! Huh? Ambition? What's his goal? Oh my god, double blessings. Shoot. Exactly, that'll get really expensive real fast. I do not entirely understand, but just the realization that he has no intentions of releasing us to Sorcier puts me on guard. Did you ever really think he had that intention? Katarina, I hold your head in my hands and I shake you back and forth and I say, ah, it's empty! He brought us here by force after drugging us, so it can't be an upstanding goal. Correct! Amazing! Their strange attitudes are curious too. I need to think this through properly. It's time to hold a strategy meeting. There's no need to hold a strategy meeting. Katarina, were you not taught anti-kidnapping strategies? Unless that's what you're discussing here.
それでは作戦会議を始めます。
わかりました。
まず気になるのがあのセットたちの態度です。
Is that really the first thing?
以前と比べて嫌な感じでした。
Look, as sweet as Katarina would be, I would not be able to hang out with her. I would lose my fucking shit so fast because she's an imbecile.
しかも何か企みがあるみたいに見えるわ。確か船の上で国王派の横槍がなんとかって言ってたような。国王？それってジオルドのお父さんのソルシエ国王のことじゃなくてクイードの国王様よね。
ええ、セットはクイードの宰相ですし、ここはクイードの国王と考えていいかと。
ここ。I know, exactly.
クイードの国王派から横槍ってことは
No, she's not a detective at all.
何か騙されたってこと？
I would say mostly from herself. She gets herself into some situations. She's basically an idiot trying to solve these mysteries. And sometimes stumbling into the right answers.
会話の流れ的にはおそらくそうでしょう。
でも横槍ってソルシエでは国王と最初ジオルドとニコルの両親同士は協力し合っている両方の関係ですが。
I thought Nicole was the prime minister. I thought Nicole's father was the prime minister. No.
クイードでは国王と最初が対立していたとして、どっちが悪者なんでしょう。
We are in Katarina's head, filled with only versions of Katarina. Having conversations with themselves.
まあ、セットの方でしょうね。雰囲気的には。
Yeah. Very true.
そうね。雰囲気的にはセットが悪役だわ。態度が完全にそうだもの。じゃあ今の状況ってかなりまずいんじゃん。
How would she handle fitting shape pegs into the right holes? I feel like she would fail successfully.
大丈夫だよ。きっとロジー
She would just shove everything in the rectangle and go, well, it fits! Yeah, or cry and have Keith do it.
確かにここには光の魔力保持者であるマリアがいます。海賊たちも追いかけてきて、結果的には助けてくれるかもしれません。
Yeah.
でも海賊たちと結託したら、それこそカタリナの破滅フラグが立っちゃうんじゃん。
We are kidnapped and that is the worst doom flag on the board right now.
そうよ。海賊と仲良くなったらファンディスクの悪役令嬢カタリナと同じになっちゃうわ。
Yeah.
海賊と合流しないで自分たちでなんとかする道を見つけるのよ。
We're not joining the pirates. The one with the mustache, that is basically the judge Katarina. Chairwoman.
ここは
Oh, fucking hell. Trusted Rosie, I guess.
ロジーを信じて機会を伺う。
That sounds like the most reasonable one.
何か知りたいことがあるのですね。
Oh my god, we're only halfway. Fine, that works. Alright, that should... Wait, will that really solve anything? Oh, I don't know.
では私にお任せください。
We're dropping the save right here so we don't have to skip through that again. Justin, Rosie, and wait. Okay. Really solve anything?
カタリナ様、大丈夫ですか？
With my strategy meeting done, I turn around to find the girls all staring at me.
カタリナ様、安心してください。 私が必ずお守りしますから。
Y'all should really be worrying more about yourselves because Katarina right now is not the biggest fish frying here.
In contrast to our words, their faces are creased with worry. Which type? Which type? Seeing the three of them like that, I renew my resolve to be the one to protect them. But Frederick keeps us under close watch, so there's not much we can do. In the end, night falls without avail. After eating a simple meal of rations, the girls and I lay down together. We only have simple rough cloth as bedding. Despite this comfort, I'm getting sleepy. I'm not proud to admit it, but I can sleep anywhere. The moment I settle down, drowsiness comes over me. I know we need to think about what comes next, but I immediately fell asleep. Yeah, but God, we're stupid. Oh, hey, in my dream, I'm Matsu once more. Hey, maybe I can get some good info about the Pinchaman right now. I look down at the desk, and at that very moment, Atsu begins flipping through the magazine.
このファンディスク、なかなか攻略難しいな。雑誌に何か情報が載ってるといいんだけど。
There it is. There's info on the fan disc. Let's see. Yeah. I desperately try to gather as much as I can. I look for anything relevant to Quid, the Premier, or the King. Oh, there's nothing about them, but there's a little print of Set's face. Then Natsu turns from the magazine to the TV. The fan disc plays on the screen. I hear a familiar voice from the speakers.
この船は俺たちサングリード海賊団が制圧した。騒いだやつから撃つ。
Is this the sea where Silva attacks? Wait, Sangrid pirates? Didn't he say a different name? Not to mention, the Silva on screen has a wicked smile I've never seen before. This Silva is different from the Silva I know. The tone of his voice sends a chill down my spine. Hey, Maria was captured by the pirates! Come on, romanceable characters, go on and help her! I hope that a character with a high affection level will appear, but Set's sprite flashes on the screen instead.
せっかくここまで来たというのに、このままでは私の計画が台無しだ。こうなったら。
Thank God for bad reading comprehension. Oh!
セット様!
Huh? Did he just get shot?
騒いだやつから撃つって言っただろ。おい、てめえら、こいつを拘束しろ。
Yes, sir!
Yes, sir.
貴様、私と戦え。束になって卑怯だと思わないのか。
おいおい、海賊ごときが騎士道精神を持ってるとでも思ってんのか？
He doesn't exist in this universe.
海の上にルールなんてもんはね。ここじゃ俺らのやり方が正義なんだよ。
Exactly. We don't see any of the other ones outside of this game. Outside of these segments. He does have a name. And we try to look for him, and these are not the same pirates. So, here's my current thought process. Here's Prince Predicts game plots. So, I'm predicting that Rosie is actually the prince of Quid. And he found out about how Set wanted to take stuff over. And so he is working with Silva, who is pretending to be the Weiss, who is pretending to be the Weiss pirates, or something like that. Something like that. And because in this one, he's talking about the Sangrid pirates. And that's why they're working together. That's why Rosie is working with the pirates. And that's why the pirates never actually do anything to hurt us. I think there's possibly a real pirate gang out there, but I don't know for certain. Oh no, Frederick too! But Silva shouldn't be such a cool character. What the heck's up with this fan disc? The game screen says Rear Admiral Frederick and Premier Set have been murdered by the pirates. Wow, okay. Man, if that had happened, this would be so much easier. Wow, they all down. Wow, they are all dead. Silva shoots everyone who tries to run. Maria, restrained by a pirate, watches the massacre unable to comprehend it. Maybe he has a twin, yeah. Take the emergency lifeboat. Is his voice, isn't it Rosie? As I appear to get, but look, I hear the sound of a flintlock cocking. Oh, fuck. Does he die too? What? Rosie too? How could this... These dreams give us fucking nothing to work on. My dream shocks me awake. My head's still spinning. What was that dream? Why was Silva killing so many people? And that engineer NPC really was Rosie. As I thought it would be better to be an NPC than a villain with doom flags, but I forgot how disposable NPCs are. Oof, if you're an NPC, Maria doesn't even scream when you die. What a slipshod way to go. Yeah. Wait, that's not the point here. In the dream, Silva killed Set and Frederick. In the game, Katarina is working with the evil Silva. Wait, that means in that game, Silva and Rosie aren't friends. But in reality, they seem to be really close. Yeah, they speak their minds without reserve. They act almost like brothers. I can't believe that Silva would kill Rosie. Besides, the Silva I know doesn't seem the type to kill people so ruthlessly. Yeah, that was definitely just a dream. I decided it's better to go back to sleep instead of thinking about it any longer. But that dream was so startling, I'm now wide awake. I can't sleep. I try my best, but ultimately give up and get up. It should be okay to get some fresh air outside, right? What part were kidnapped? You know what? Sure, let's do it. At my side, I see that Sophia, Maria, and Mary are all sleeping soundly. I quietly stand up, trying not to wake them as I head to the exit. Set and Ryle are also sleeping nearby, so I try to sneak by without alerting them, but... Bathroom. I'm gonna piss myself right here and now. Right as I get to the exit, a sword blocks my path.
Someone's awake.
It seems like Frederick's keeping watch. He glares at me from his seat by the entrance. We're stupid! We could not even just say. Bathroom. I try to play dumb and he scoffs irritated. Have I ever played Ni no Kuni? I have not, but I have it. I have Ni no Kuni, and I want to play it really badly, but I also have so many other RPGs. So many other RPGs. I'm still working on Persona 5 Royale. And I haven't played it because I'm trying to get through this game. I haven't played it in a while. You know, for a brief, blissful moment... Shut up, dude. For a brief, blissful moment, I forgot this man was a misogynist. It was brief, but it was blissful.
He's so hostile. I guess they do say he's a woman hater.
I remember him pushing away the ladies that surrounded him at the party, but in the dream I just saw he was murdered by Silva. Because of that, all I feel is relief that he's alive. No! He's a asshole! No, he's not just a casual misogynist either. He is like... He's such a... Yeah. He's super disgusted by women. Because of that, all I feel is relief that he's alive. It's odd, but I don't feel offended at all. Right. With Set asleep, I might be able to squeeze him in front of Frederick. Maybe I should keep trying to talk to him. You know, I don't know what I expected. You know, at least we started to get him monologuing.
Wow, seems like it runs deep.
No, this man is reverse Cinderella. And instead of, like, finding someone he loves and becoming, like, a prince or whatever, he just decided to hate women. He was, yeah, he is a Cinderella that, yeah, two-time world champion misogynist. It's only a moment before the heated anger vanishes into a cold glow. Oh, yeah. Oh. They really gave us full lore for this man, and I guess expected him to be less of a disgusting shit show on screen, but... That reminds me of how ruthlessly he attacked Rosie and the pirates on the Vinculum. Gives me goosebumps. Hey, Sophia. Hey, Sophia. Hey, Sophia. Do you want to revisit that idea of you pulling the air out of somebody's lungs? Because right now I'd really like to see Frederick choke. He continues to glare at me as I hobble back to where I was to lie down again. Why did we not use the I have to pee excuse?
That was scary. Huh, I don't really get it, but it seems like he started to hate women because his stepsister and stepmother mistreated him. I know he has his own circumstances, but I still think his attitude's bad. That's putting it so lightly, it's barely even touching the ground. I wonder if he has that attitude, the fan disc too. Ah, maybe he softens up after being a heroine like Maria. No, he's dead. Maria's a super heroine. She's so wonderful that even I would want her as my wife. Again, Katarina forgets that lesbians do exist. So do bisexuals. Now that I think about it, Frederick's man-hating personality makes him seem like a potential romanceable character. Why? Otsu thinks that Silva's the secret romanceable character, but it's possible that Frederick's one too. I would prefer to cut off my own limbs. And in case I closed my eyes hoping to dream the fan disc again, I somehow succeed in falling back asleep. Katarina is gonna make me lose it. We have the next game we play, we cannot have an idiot protagonist or I will lose it. He would just ask to watch her pee. Yeah, possibly. The next morning, we receive what appears to be canned soup and biscuits for breakfast. Yeah.
初めて食べました。
確かにあんまり美味しくないけど、この状況で贅沢は言えないわよね。
I glance at the windows as I chew through the biscuits. Frederick and Brawler are staying outside the hut. The two of them finish their food quickly and went outside. They seem to be watching for something. Meanwhile, Seth is making something by himself in the corner of the hut.
何をしているんですか?
Don't ask, just kill him.
お前が知る必要はない。
You know what is my concern? Where to fucking bury your body? Bap.
相変わらず嫌な感じですわね。
Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him!
そうね。でも、あの線香みたいなの、何かしら?
Set takes out a thick stick of what looks like incense and lights it. A sweet fragrance emanates from its smoke. I've smelled this somewhere before.
最初に使っていたピンクルム号の部屋に置いてあったサシェと匂いが似ている気がするわ。
Look.
本当ですね。あのサシェは
Look.
ベルダー公爵が用意されたものだと聞いていましたが。
This is what happens when you push someone to the brink.
じゃあ、これもベルダー公爵の新商品なんですか?
何をバカなことを言っている。
Yay, we got him
この
monologuing.
私だ。
セット様がですか?
That's unexpected. Who would have guessed that this old grandpa was designing sachets that appealed to noble ladies? It was an impressive blend.
なんだそんな驚いた顔をして、我が国を何だと思っているのだ。
Sometimes I go for brutal efficiency.
我が国は発明大国と言われるだけあって、若者の多くは発明家やそれに紐づく職人や研究者といった職種を目指す。私も若い頃は。
Set tries off mid-sentence. He shakes his head as they're driving away some memory.
もう昔のことだ。
I was hoping to hear more. It's a shame we stopped talking, but the scent filling the air is wonderful.
それにしてもこれ、本当にいい匂いですね。なんだか花畑の中にいるみたいな香り。
Set stares at me with absent-minded shock. Huh? What's with him? I stared at Blake's expression because bittersweet looks away.
似ても似つかん。
Huh? Resemble?
カタリナ様がどなたかと似ていらっしゃるんですの?
Huh?
まさか前にこいつと同じことを言ったやつがいただけだ。クレマチスが好きだというから私はその匂いをわざわざ調合して再現してやった。
Must we listen to this man prattle on for much longer? My bloodlust is rising. Face hardening, Set quiets his words and turns back to his work. I wonder who he's talking about. Please, he literally has his back to us. Please, I'm begging you, please. Please, can we kill him? Please, can we kill him? Still feeling curious, I stare at the sun again. It does smell nice, but...
船にあったサシェみたいにふわっと香るくらいの方がちょうどいいような。少し香りが強くありません?
Although, like, the smell is so overwhelming, it's almost choking.
確かに少し強いですね。
だからどうだというのだ。お前たちの意見を聞き入れねばならぬ道理はない。
I'm just gonna slide into Katarina's ear like, murder, 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 Well, that's true, but when this old Gramps talks like a villain, I just really don't want to agree with him. But it's such a wonderful creation, seems like a waste. With that, I take another deep breath of incense. There we go. I have the devil on her shoulder. Yep, as we get sick and die. Oh, I open my eyes and find myself on the vinculum. The fuck? Nani the fuck? Why am I here? Could it be that going to the deserted island was all a dream? No, I looked down at my feet, realized I'm floating in the air. Oh, what's this? Is it a dream? Out-of-body experience? So now at the series, a pirate passes right in front of me. What the fuck are... Why do we suddenly have past-seeing powers? Is Rosie? The pirate underling is holding Rosie, who bleeds from a gunshot wound. Set, Frederick, and Brown lay on the ground nearby. It means this is a dream. It's a continuation of the fan disc, but I'm not in Zatsu's body. For some reason, I'm actually in the game. I don't know what this means, but seeing Rosie bleeding like that is no laughing matter. Rosie, you alright? I try to call out to him, nothing comes. Seeing Rosie's lifeless body makes the blood drain from my face. How did this happen?
Huh? なんだよ、あれって。おい、どけ!
Sova steps on Set's body as he approaches Rosie. He roughly grabs Rosie's arm and lifts him up for laughing loud.
おいおい、マジか。
Oh, yeah.
ただの技術者かと思ったが、まさかこんな場所にあんたが紛れ込んでるなんてな。またこの貴族の顔を直に拝むことになるなんて
he's an aristocrat.
思わなかったぜ。ロジ。
Oh. I wake up with a splitting headache. What was this headache? That dream just now. I want to process what I saw, but this splitting headache is hard to form coherent thoughts. Actually, when did I fall asleep? I remember smelling something nice, but then...
カタリナ様、大丈夫ですか？昨日の夕方に寝入ってしまってから目を覚まされないので心配していたのですが。
Don't worry, Maria. I was in another universe.
あれ、もう朝になってたの？
はい。無事に目を覚まされてよかったです。
Maria's smile brims with relief, but her face looks a little wider than usual.
マリアの方こそ平気？顔色が。
私なら大丈夫です。
Yeah, it's not a time. Maria smells weakly. She definitely does not look fine to me. Yeah. Worriedly, I take her hand. It's cold as ice. The stress of being here must be getting to her. It only makes sense. We're stuck in a place like this. Of course she feels sick. We've been kidnapped, and we have no idea if the others are safe. And I haven't employed any of my anti-kidnapping strategies! Maria's a compassionate girl. Of course it would bother her.
カタリナ様、お加減が悪いのですか?
Please. Please, my anti-kidnapping strategies, let me employ at least one.
ちょっと頭が痛くて。で、メアリーもソフィアも顔色が悪いじゃない。
私なら平気です。
Nobody here is fine. Sophia shakes her head, but she and Mary are as white as ghosts. The worry is getting to them too. Hold on, I have to go grab something from my bedroom. My fucking nail got caught again, and now it's all ragged and icky, and I have to go file it down or I'm gonna lose my brain. Okay. My nails are so pesky. They are so pesky. How dare they? How dare they? Still, I thought I was tougher than this. I can sleep even on hard floors, and I'm still eating properly. But considering this terrible headache, this situation might be getting to me more than I thought. Or we're drugged. No one ever considers that. I even dreamt of Rosie getting shot. I don't know how the real Rosie is, so I can't help but shiver after that nightmare. Rosie and the others are safe, right? Shoto, Keith, Alan, and Nicole? I still don't understand how that explosion occurred, nor where we're with such group right now. That smell is also gone. The sachet-like fragrance felt overpowering at first, but maybe because my nose has gotten used to it, I don't smell it anymore. Ugh, my head hurts. Feeling ill and helpless, we huddle together and hold hands. This is why we should have killed him before. It might be our. I think it might be our chance to escape, but Mary shakes her head.
あの方たちは小屋の外に出ていらっしゃるようですわ。
外に?
Yeah, remember the freaking cabin we're in? The cabin? I peep out the window just as Mary said. Set's there. But wait, why is he setting up a tent outside? Could it be the men are trying to be considerate of us and sleeping outside? No. No, I highly doubt these guys would be the kind as that. Oh fuck. I hear a snippet of conversation outside, leaning closer to the window. Shit. Woof! Could it be the vinculum? Ugh. Well, it isn't. Riggered well? Okay. Sophia and Maria are just as confused. I then notice Set turn towards the hut. Wow, they really think we're stupid. I mean, we are. Fucking bless it. So what is going on? I can't let them find out we're eavesdropping, but internally I'm screaming. I don't understand a thing they're saying. Sophia urges me to move away from the windowsill and sit down. After stopping with footsteps outside, the door opens. My head hurts. I force my tired body up and head outside as Frederick demands. We shouldn't be bad ending because we bad end pretty quickly. Breathing the fresh air, I feel a little better, but the headache won't subside. The other three are obviously not doing well. I whisper to them, and Maria nods despite her pallid complexion. I think you should protect yourself more, honey. You do feel ill. And you didn't do that earlier. All three of them still look kind of sick, and I have this throbbing headache too. I can't help but worry about what comes next as we follow Frederick and the others. With heavy strides, we arrive at the beach. An unfamiliar ship is anchored in the shallows, standing before it familiar faces.
Katarina!
Rosie! And Giorgio and the pirates too! Bro, run? Yeah, the moment I see Rosie, relief overtakes me and I run straight for him.
Katarina!
My head suddenly sears in pain, causing me to halt my tracks. In that moment, Frederick moves between us, blocking our paths.
Katarinaたちに何をしたんですか? 返答によっては容赦しません。
おお、こっちの方が人数は多いんだ。悪あがきなんざやめて、おとなしくしといた方が身のためだぜ。
Yeah.
ほんとよくもやってくれたもんだ。人の獲物をぶんどるとは、よほど命が惜しくないと見える。
よく言ったものだ。まだ私がお前たちの化けの皮を見抜けていないとでも思っ。
化けの皮？
この娘を助けようとしていたそこの男、 ロジオンと呼ばれていたな。
Set points directly at Rosie. Rosion. Strangely enough, that name does sound familiar. One of the pirates called him that as I passed on the vinculum. And he spoke with an oddly respectful tone. A pirate did. What's up with that?
前髪を下ろし、帽子をかぶっていたせいでよく顔が見えず、ロジオン・リンドグレーン。お前がそうであれば、今までの流れのすべてに納得がいく。
Oh. No, you were hotter with it down. Oh. Rosie. Oh. Oh no. Rosie takes off his hat and brushes a hand through his hair. He then looks straight back at Set and nods.
そうですよ、最初。俺
は、
ロジオン・
no,
リンドグ
put
レ
your
ーン
hair
です。
back.
リンドグレーン？
カタリナ、黙っていてごめん。
Why is he apologizing?
I blink in confusion while Set scoffs in irritation.
認めたか。ご覧ください、ジオルド王子。彼は海賊と手を組んで我がビンクルム号を襲ってきたのですよ。クイード公爵家であるリンドグレーン家は国王派筆頭です。彼らが汚い海賊と手を組み、私の顔を潰そうとしてきた。
I wasn't far off. I wasn't far off.
え？皇族家？ロジーが？
I look nervously at Rosie, who says nothing, continuing to stare at Set in silence. Indifferent to my confusion, Set carries swiftly on with his accusations.
今回のビンクルム号の陣容はクイード国でも注目度の高いものでした。そこを狙いに来たというわけですよ。クイード国王派は。ジオルド王子もご存知でしょう。我がクイード国では国王派と我が宰相派が派閥を争っていることは。無論私は争いは嫌いです。国王とも争わぬ道を模索してきましたがね。結局こうして国王は私の邪魔をしてきました。ですからジオルド王子、彼らの悪事を白日にさらし、共にクイードの国王を
He's really fucking laying it on thick. Set takes a step forward and holds out a hand. However, Jodely returns a disgusted glare.
そんなことを言われるとは思いませんでしたね。
さらったなどと、それは誤解というものです。海賊どもから何を吹き込まれたのかは知りませんが、
あなたは勘違いをしているようですが、僕たちはもうすでに彼らから話を聞いて全容を把握していますよ。あなたの都合の悪い部分も含めて
ね。
何の話ですかな？
Sir, my God.
ソルシエ貴族たちを集め、船を爆破、沈没させて、貴族たちを行方不明扱いにして、その首謀者があなただと知っている。
Finally. Kidnapping, exploding, and sinking us.
そうなの？
It's a shocking story that I can't but turn to look at Set.
一国の王子ともあろう方が、そのような海賊崩れの言うことを信じるというのですか？
あなたこそ奇妙なことをおっしゃいますね。
Why are we playing the victorious music?
私が
Why are we playing victorious music?
ロジオン・リンドグレーンであると。海賊崩れ、とんでもない。
Yep, I was right!
我がリンドグレーン家の騎兵団ですよ。
Once again.
海賊なんてどこにもいない。
I perfectly guessed the twist.
What?
ということですので。
Frederick, do it!
こうなったらフレデリック、やれ！
シルバー。ああ、
Frederick reaches for Maria, possibly take her as a hostage. Just what? Gun, please, gun! I don't have a time to react, and a flash silvers between Maria and Frederick.
人質には取らせないぜ。
小尺な。
Wow!
Silva's so fast I didn't even see him move. Frederick then unleashed a frenzied swing, but Silva parries it with composed ease. His eyes shimmers with a violet spark.
こうなったら
Preoccupied with Silva and Frederick's duel, I didn't notice Raul coming at me with a knife. Really? Me? With a knife? But someone else comes between us.
Katarina!
It's Rosie who stands before me. He reflects Raul's knife with a single strike and then brings him down with a swift kick. The pirates, I mean the Lindgren private troops, quickly tied the unconscious Raul with rope.
しかしロジオン様、こういったことは俺たちに任せてくださいといつも。
Amazing.
ごめん、カタリナが危ないと思ったらついね。
He's such a simp.
俺が幕を引かないといけない
It's
気がするんだ。
hilarious. He's such a simp.
次はあなたですね。最初。
Yeah, I too. Raul was really a small part to play in this.
どこまでも邪魔しよって。
With Rosie standing between us, Set grits his teeth. His face is filled with bitterness.
そこな海賊に私の商船がやられることが妙に多かったのもお前の差し金だったということなのだな。
Most likely.
おのれ、リンドグレーン。お前たちがいるから私は。
Oh, gun! Set pulls a gun from his pocket, pointing at Rosie. This is gonna get shot. The moment I realize that, I release my magic. Set is unbalanced by the bump, and his shot flies past Rosie and into the sand.
この小娘め、大して役にも立たぬ魔力のくせに私の邪魔をしよって。
Also, this is only chapter 5? How were we supposed to go for another 2 chapters? Again? Set stands up, still shaking, points his gun at me. Ah! That's how I beat my 2 men. Very effective. How did you hit a gun? How did you hit a bullet with a... The last 2 chapters are just a celebratory orgy. You know, that would be a good way to end this game. How did you... Please, Rosie, I need you to tell me how the fuck you deflected a bullet with your gun. With your sword. I cautiously opened the eyes I squeezed shut to find Rosie standing with his back to me. Or did he just get shot?
お願いだから無茶はしないで。一度フレデリクにやられたところを見られているからあまり格好がつかないけど最初に負けるほど弱くはないから。
Okay. Yeah. Deflecting a bullet with a gun would be a cool trick. Deflecting a bullet with a bullet would be a fucking cool trick. Yeah. Rosie smiles gently at me before turning to Set, expression stern, his sword drawn.
あなたならご存知ですよね。我がリンドグレーン家は文武の両面で国王の盾であり剣でもあることを。
What the fuck's a bulwark?
最初あなたには観念してもらいます。
Rosie takes a step forward, closing the distance. Rosie's sword swiftly flashes by Set's arm, causing blood to gush from the wound. Though not quite as skillful as Silva's, Rosie's swordsmanship is plenty graceful. So, can this man stop shooting his gun? I guess. But despite the wound, Seth maintains his grip on the gun. Taking a few shaky steps back again, he puts his finger on the trigger. His aim, of course, is on Rosie.
お前たちはいつもそうだ。私の大事なものを奪い、邪魔をして。
Okay. In desperation, Seth pulls the trigger. Rosie deftly sidesteps, and the bullet once more disappears into the sand. I don't know. I liked Rosie better than Rosion. Rosion really sounds like an evolution. So see, Rosie's great. Wow. Rosie's sword grazes Set's body again, yet he still refuses to let go of the gun. His bloodshot eyes are wide open.
私がどれだけ尽くしたと、どれだけ私が働いてきたと思っている。それなのに、リンドグレーン家のものばかり重用して。
You're not a very sympathetic character, sir. As he continues to fire as he shouts. He continues to fire as he shouts, yet Rosie does not so much as flinch, continue to close the distance.
それはあなたが道を踏み違えたから
Cut off his hand.
いい加減
Cut off his
それ
hand.
を認めるべきでしょう
Yeah.
私は間違っていない。どうしていつもそうなのだ。メイセイもイライザも国王の信頼もすべてロベルトがリンドグレンのやつらが奪っていく。だから奪われる前に私のものにするのだ。その何がいけない。
Oh, please don't tell me the next chapter is all background.
実際に国を動かしていくのは発明からじゃない。政治家だ。
Wow, okay,
それだ
sir.
というのにどいつもこいつもお前たちばかり。私はこれだけ国のために尽くしてやってきたのにくそー。
国のため尽くしてやってきた見返りを求めた時点
Yeah.
で
Welcome to the
それは
Lord
自分
Dub
のため
fight.
だそんなあなただから人の心が離れていくのがわからないんだろうな
Rosie's words are almost whispered. Set's gun is out of bullets. Not a single one found their mark.
くそー。
Rosie knocks the gun from Set's hand and points the tip of the sword at his throat.
これで終わりですセットノーディン最
How
初
many fucking bullets did you have, my bro? Well, the sword is a single sweat can be seen visibly dripping down Set's forehead. Soon he drops his arm as though losing the will to
お
fight.
前たち最初を捉えろは
At Rosie's command, the private army soldiers make to immobilize Set. Thank goodness Rosie doesn't seem hurt. Moment release pierced by a cough and his roar.
カッカ、お前たちカッカから手を離せ。
Yeah. Frederick has lunged this way and looks about to lunge. Has turned this way, looks about to lunge at us, but
と
you turn
よそ見
back to
すんなよ
Selva.
お前の相手は俺だろと
In the moment, Frederick is distracted by Set, Silva easily knocks him to the ground. One moment, I think Frederick has jumped. The next, I find him tied up on the ground. Yeah, it really doesn't. Oh, we don't need another PPK situation. We don't need another PPK situation. Cutting it right there. Cutting it right there. Yep, right as the ad hits. Yep, yep, the ad stops that right in its tracks. Okay, so time to put your bets. How do we fucking think these last few chapters are gonna go? Because this is chapter 5. 6 and 7 we still have to go through, and then the end. What is going on? Okay, sure. You could have worded it better. Because the way you worded it, it sounded like another PPK situation. Maybe so, but we also aren't that... We're still like this. We're still like this. I don't understand. Yeah, things seem like they're getting wrapped up, so... What's up? I don't even know. Anymore. Pirate history could be saved for Silva's route, yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to decide what game we should play next, because part of me is like... I think we should play Lover Pretend next, because... Yeah. That's chronologically, if we go by release date, that's what we should have done. So, I mean, after maybe a plot twist is coming. I have no idea. But I'm torn. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yeah, if Lover pretends MC is also dumb, then no. I don't think so, because it's like, Lover pretend is like is not an isekai, not a fantasy. It's like a regular real life drama. Like for like, setting, it's like Body Body. It's set in Tokyo. So I don't think yeah, I don't think she's dumb though. I think she's fairly smart. I don't know. We'll see. Nice. Silva strikes him with a chopping motion, and Frederick goes limp where he lies. In the blink of an eye, Frederick, Set, and Ryle are all secured by the soldiers. Also, I love how nobody... Giorgio did not fight, Alan did not fight, Keith did not fight, Nicole did not fight. We only got Rosie. Yeah. I mean, the protagonist for Busta Fellows was pretty smart. Sick glares desperately at Rosie as he's being dragged away. It's finally over. What's going on? The moment I relax, my body turns limp and I collapse into a crouch, head throbbing. Ugh, headache's back. It seems like all the adrenaline had made me numb to the pain. Now that things aren't so tense, it returns with a vengeance. Katarina! I felt something warm on my back and realized Rosie's hugging me. Wow. He is moving real fast. Yeah. Rosie sounds close to tears. He hugs me tightly to make sure I'm unharmed. Rosie's warmth slowly warms my shivering body, chilled by the ocean breeze. Being there in his arms, it finally hits home that we've been rescued. Thank goodness. Rosie's safe, Shorto, Keith, and everyone. I love we're asking this as we're being hugged by another man. Yeah. If only it was. If only it were. Looking around, I find that for some reason the others are scowling too. I hear Rosie gasp. Maybe knows why. Rosie then nervously pulls himself away. He was so warm. I wanted to feel it for longer. Then suddenly I feel a sharp pain in my chest. Katarina, 大丈夫?
もしかして具合が悪いのですか?
なんだか頭が痛くて。
Yeah, my head hurts.
4人とも顔色が悪いね。もしかして
Oh, did he figure it out?
サシェと似た匂いを嗅がされたりした?
Oh, did he figure it out?
サシェと似た匂い? それならセット様が小屋の中で炊いてたけど。
そうか。きっと多分それが原因だと思う。
Wow.
あれは最小が作ったもので
Literal biological warfare.
の薬剤が混ぜられていたみたいだから。
Literal biological warfare. Amazing.
あのサシェに?
あの船では体調不良者が多かったから繊維と一緒に調べていたんだけ
Investigated
ど
off screen.
どうやらサシェが原因らしいって分かったんだ。でも安心して。副作用はないらしいし、ハーブティーを飲めば症状が緩和されるって分かったから。じゃあ俺は先に行ってハーブティーの用意をするよう伝えるから。
待ってください。それより先にお話ししたいことがあります。
There it is. Right as Rosie is about to part, Maria stands up, fist all white in the face. Oh, thanks for remembering that, honey. I completely forgot.
マルコルームバを。
Oh, right, he did do that.
それにさっきのセリフ。セット様たちは
Oh.
まだ何かことを起こそうと。
I don't know what else is gonna happen, but.
そっか。わかった。情報ありがとう。でもとにかく今の君たちには休養が必要だ。 ひとまず
Well, thank you so much for stopping by, Carl. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, there must be some unresolved plot point. We've got 2 chapters to milk.
I hope you have a good time at the gym.
We leave the deserted island and board the ship that brought Rosie here. I guess, yeah. We stand on board the Lindgren ship, Sigrid, formerly known as the Weiss pirate ship. Currently, we are in Quidian waters, making for a port in the Kingdom of Quid to hand over the Premier and the other prisoners. Or are we gonna get more information on Quid? I'm drinking herbal tea, which is supposed to help with the effects of the incense, and try to organize everything in my mind.
つまりシルバもロジーもロジオン様って言わなきゃダメか。
いや、俺のことは今まで通りロジーでいいよ。
Okay, fine.
でも
I think I heard earlier that he was Rosion Lindgren, family to one of the Dukes of Quid. A Duke of Quid is not someone I could speak to without proper etiquette.
君にはそう呼ばれたいから、今まで通りロジーって呼んでもらえないかな。
He looks like a fuckboy. He kind of does look like a fuckboy now.
わかったわ。
I liked him better with his hair down.
まあ、ずるいですわ。彼ばかり愛称で呼ぶだなんて。
少々距離の詰め方が早いように感じますが。
He's proven himself to be too eager. Mary and Jordo are chatting, but I need to focus on what Rosie said earlier on the beach.
それでロジーはクイードの国王様の命令で動いていたってこと？
When I ask once more, Rosie nods firmly.
実はそうだったんだ。
Phantom!
ごめん、黙っていて。
Get bonked!
もともとクイードでは宰相派と国王派に分かれての派閥争いが激しかったから常に宰相の動向には気をつけていたんだけど
Shush.
そんな時にとあるつてから宰相がビンクルム号を使ってソルシエの貴族たちをさらうつもりだという情報をつかんでね、それで俺たちは宰相たちの企みを止めるために身分を隠してこの船に乗り込んだんだ。
That makes sense.
なるほど。それで最初は国王派の横槍がどうとか言ってたのね。
国王派の横槍？そんなお話されていました？
あの無人島に着く前、メアリたちが目を覚ます前にブツブツ言ってたから気になってたんだけど。
無人島に着く前ってマルコルムバを飛ばす前？となると俺たちの動きはあちらに伝わっているってことか。急いだ方がいいな。
I did think the set looked like a villain, but it turns out he really is one. I would rather not think about what he was planning to do with all the people he planned to kidnap.
で、まあ俺らはその企みを阻止するためにビンクルム号を襲って宰相らを拘束しといたんだが途中で逃げ出されてな。
それで急いで探してたんだけど先に爆発で騒ぎを起こされてあんなことになっちゃったんだ。
Oh, speaking of which, things were really tense for a few days before that explosion. I distinctly recall the overspiced breakfast that gave me indigestion.
でもこの船に乗っているのも全員リンドグレーン家の紙兵たちで海賊じゃないからもう安心して。
Amazing.
シルバも海賊の船長じゃない。うちの紙兵団団長だよ。ほら、ちゃんと挨拶して。
はあ、お前と違って俺のことは適当でいい気がするけどな。
You know, I will say, Silva is prettier. Like this, Silva's so prettier. Yeah, I think that's why Silva about tried, or why Rosie about to killed him. About to kill. Oh, wow, that was not a sentence.
シルバ・バスティードだ。
Bastide.
以後よろしくな。
Yeah. Silva reluctantly introduces himself at Rosie's urging.
つまりこのバイス海賊団も実際はリンドグレーン家の紙兵でソルシエ貴族の保護を第一目的に動いてたってわけだ。それで王族や高位の貴族である王子様らを優先的に見張って護衛してたんだよ。それと奴らの大本命希少な光の魔力保持者もな。
その割には 随分と手荒な真似だった
Well,
と
they
は
had to
思い
play
ま
up
す
the
けれ
part
ど
of being pirates.
そう怒るなよ。まあ確かにやり方は荒っぽかったかもしれねえけどな。
怖がらせちゃってごめんね。どうしても宰相たちから守るためには部屋でおとなしくしていてもらいたくて。
Yeah, I wish we knew about that.
お前らを傷つけるつもりは毛頭なかったんだ。
What is the deal with the eye?
変な気を起こされても困るからな。俺らも脅しにかかってた。
Yeah, they're all method actors.
なるほど。それで銃とか使ってあんな派手に襲ってきたのね。
And it also explains why he seemed to have so much time to drop by despite being a pirate captain. Do we think he wears the eye patch for the heck of it? He might.
これで宰相派の企みは阻止できたとは思うけれど。
Probably not.
でもまさかあんな風に部屋にサシェを配置して体調不良を引き起こすような真似をするとは思っていなかったけどね。具合はどう？もう頭痛は収まった？
あ、そういえばだいぶ楽になったかも。ハーブティーのおかげかな。マリアたちはどう？
はい、私もおかげで楽になりました。
ええ、私も。でも残念です。あんなに素敵なサシェがそんな効能を持っていただなんて。
しかもあれってセット様が作ったのよね。なんだか意外だけど。
クイードでは役職を持っている貴族でも趣味で発明や研究に取り組む
Yeah,
人が
everyone's got a
結構
fucking
多
hobby.
いから
That's
ね。
great, actually.
Speaking of which, Seth did say that he used to invent when he was young. If he's able to make lovely products like this, he should have just sold them instead of resorting to dirty deeds. If he just joined hands with Ryle to sell the sachet, it would have been a huge hit. After making so many people sick, though, that probably isn't possible to.
で、あれ？ビンクルム号は？爆発は大丈夫だったの？
I completely forgotten about it, but last I remembered, it was on fire. And I asked nervously, Rosie nodded sheepishly.
幸いなことに沈まなかった
That's
し、
good.
重傷を負うような怪我人は一人も出なかったよ。
Thank goodness.
損傷も出たんだけれど、
You know, actually, I realized we've taken care of
ソルシエに戻っているはずだよ。
we've taken care of Set, but now Katarina has to fall in love with Rosie. Like, really. Oh, it's back at Sorcier by now.
つまり今回のビンクルム号での事件は表向きは海賊に襲われたものの無事に帰れた。
はあ、じゃあなんでジオルド様たちはそんなに険しい顔をしているんですか？
カタリナは気にしなくても大丈夫ですよ。
Really didn't make him feel better.
ああ、少し思うところがあるだけだ。
なるほど。でもほっとしました。乗客のみんなが無事に助かったって分かって。
確かにカタリナの言う通りですね。
ま、それはそうだな。
Did I say something wrong?
Or weird? It's odd to see everyone acting this way. Even Rosie's looking away bitterly.
ごめんね。
なんでロジーが謝るの？
君をずっと騙していたから。本当にごめんね。
Can you put your hair back down,
い
sir?
やいや、でもロジーは悪意があって嘘をついていたわけじゃないもの。そんなに気にしないで。
カタリナ。
ほんとカタリナは相変わらずだな。だがロジオン、まだ油断してる場合じゃねえぞ。
It is. I do have a problem with his hair because he was so much hotter with it down. And then he pulled his hair back and I went, oh, you lost hotness.
あっちの部屋で一応締め上げたが、最小のやつも口を割らね
え。Interrogate.
マルコルムバーを飛ばしてる以上、クイード本土の方が気がかりだ。だからちょいと船を急がせるぞ。
Oh, that's the rest. We're going to the
わかっ
mainland.
た。頼むよ、シルバー。
おう。
Sybil waves his hand as he walks away. The conversation concludes there, so we all head to our own rooms to rest. How many rooms does this place have? I sit down on a chair in the room assigned to me and feel my fatigue rush forth all at once. That was exhausting. The herbal tea has eased my headache, but does nothing for the exhaustion I accumulated over my days in that hut.
カタリナ、少しいいかな。
Yeah, I do. What's up?
大丈夫だけど。
The door opens and the smell of something delicious comes wafting through the air.
食事を持ってきたんだ。食べられる？
コ
Now that I think about it, I haven't had a thing to eat since I woke up this morning. God, that's worse. The moment I smell food, my stomach announces its opinions on the matter. I hear Rosie giggle in response.
ちょうどよかったみたいだね。
No. I get the feeling that Rosie's become well acquainted with the sound of my stomach. I feel embarrassed as a noble woman. He'll think my stomach's always growling. But I can't help it. So much happened today. See, unlike Alford does have his hair pulled back, like slicked back a lot. Most of the time, 99% of the time. But that's what I'm used to. If he wore his hair down, it would look weird. I would be like, whoa, wait, what the hell happened to my brother? This is the opposite. I was so used to him with his hair down, then when he put it up, it looks wrong. It also looks bad, but... No, we've talked about this. I don't like change. I console myself internally and turn my attention to the meal like for me. The seasoning is different from our meals on the Vinculum, but the bread and soup are delicious and really hit the spot.
口に合ってよかった。
Roseon's smile vanishes, his expression suddenly darkening. I wonder why, but can't stop to ask as I continue to shovel food into my mouth. Oi, 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 oi. As I pick over the last morsels, Rosie sighs and bows deeply.
いろいろと隠し事をしていて本当にごめん。
You're fine.
あ、いや、それならさっきも聞いたけど。
でも俺、カタリナだけには嘘をつきたくなかったんだ。それなのにずっと騙していて。海賊に襲われたってずっと思わせていたんだ。
あ、
その上、うちの兵士の教育が行き届かなくて怖い目にも合わせたし。
Pays and petties. Yeah, you know what? If you did that, I would love you, though. I'd be like, yes, no math. Oh, he's still beating himself up about the...
酔って君に絡んだことがあっただろう。
Oh. Yeah. See, he looks so much better with his hair down.
まさかうちの兵士が任務中に飲酒をするなんて思わなくてさ。それで翌日叱りつけていたらそこもカタリナに見られちゃったから騙していただけじゃなくてたくさん怖い思いをさせたって。 すごく申し訳なく思っているんだ。
Right, that did happen, huh? I didn't think Rosie was as bothered by it. So many crazy things have happened since then, I've completely forgotten.
でも私はロジーに感謝してるわ。たくさん面倒を見てもらってるし、今回だって助けてもらったもの。だから今回だってむしろ私がお礼を言うべきだって思ってるし、ロジーが謝ることなんて何もないわ。それに 本当にもうこれで隠し事はないんでしょ？クイード王国での事情があったって分かったし、私は何も気にしないから。
I'm not bothered at all. I raise a clenched fist to reassure him that everything's all right, and he smiles, seemingly on the verge of tears. Oh my god, honey.
カタリナ、ありがとう。でも実はもう一つ訂正させてほしい嘘があるんだ。 というか、本当はこっちが本題で。
Huh? What could that be? Confused, I stare at him blankly. After a moment, Rosie begins to speak. Holy shit! Sorry, I just noticed that there's a sale on frozen shrimp. Yeah. Just as I was like, I'll probably need to get some frozen shrimp. There's a sale on frozen shrimp. What types of frozen shrimp are on sale? Hold on, sorry. I got distracted. Wow. Did you know it's cheaper to buy large tail off peeled and deveined raw shrimp than small? Well, 70 to 90 shrimp. Oh, it's a bit... Well, because there's less shrimp. Katarina behavior. No! There's a lot of shrimp, yeah. Confused, I stared at him blankly. After a moment, Rosie begins to speak.
カタリナと出会った場所、王立公園だって言ったけど、本当は王城だったんだ。でもあそこでソルシエの王城だと言ったら、どうして海賊風情が王城に入り込めたんだって話になるでしょ。だからどうしてもあの場では。
It's really not that big of a deal, honey.
ごめんね。
Is that it?
実は俺、あの日王城で出会った女の子に。君にずっとお礼を言いたかったんだ。でもあの後すぐ国の情勢が急変して君にもう一度会う前に帰国しなきゃいけなくなって。
I was supposed to turn home.
ずっと君と再会したいと思っていた。
そうだったんだ。でもよく気がついたわね。
Yeah, I'm surprised you recognized me.
それは気づくよ。カタリナにはまた会いたいってずっと思っていたんだ。見間違えるはずなんてない。
Well, that's sweet.
でもそうしてせっかく再会できたのに立場を偽って君と接することになって後ろめたく思っていたんだ。
It's really not that intense.
だから償いをしたかった。
It's really not that.
何でもいい。君が望むことをしたかったんだ。
Again, it's really not that intense.
でもこれでようやく言えるよ。俺が君に言いたかったこと。
Another CG? Are we gonna get another CG? Oh, no, but we're... Katarina stares at me blankly, completely oblivious to the attention behind my words. It makes me smile a bit.
カタリナはやっぱり覚えてないかな。彼女はまだ幼かったし、もう8年も前のことだから。
But I remember it like it was yesterday. You do? You do? That's why I came to her tonight, to tell her what that encounter meant to me. Her words saved me. Oh, okay. Kingdom of Quid, Lingren Manor. When I was young, I was a precocious child, always locked away in the workshop. Yeah. Oh!
発明は人のためにあるべきというリンドグレーン家の家訓は決して忘れるんじゃないぞ。
Oh god, I thought that said he must never invent. I was like, that seems like a stupid rule. You must invent for the sake of others.
はい、父さん。
Okay. Inventions are for the sake of others. I was born into a household held to lofty expectations. Fortunately, be it due to my bloodline or my own creative talent, there wasn't much that I couldn't do. Nice. I lived my life according to those words. I thoughtlessly followed those expectations without any sense of self or desire.
Rosion はすごいな。この年でもうこんなものを作ったのか。
他にもそうね、懐中時計がもう少し小さくなると助かるのだけれど、そういうのは作れないかしら。
ああ、いいね。小型の懐中時計を持っていれば社交界の注目の的だ。ロジオン、できるかい？
What?
はい、やってみます。
Okay. Yeah. Even his family gets stuff. I hated conflict. If I remained obedient, I wouldn't cause any problems. I was a machine that only responded yes. I thought that was fine. I'm quite sure I did. Okay. But when I entered early adolescence, I suddenly found myself unable to invent. Even sequestered in the workshop, I couldn't make a thing. I was like an empty shell. Uh-oh. I became lost in nebulous worries. Was it really right to give my life to the family business like this? Was my only lot in life to act out my role as a duke's heir? There was nothing to doubt. I convinced myself there was nothing to doubt. After all, inventions were for the sake of others. Days passed uneventfully, but inside my sense of self was distorting.
That division rendered me unable to create. Gasp. I didn't understand why I was doing it. Never had I considered what it was that I wanted. Aww. That stinks. What did I want to do? How did I want to live? What does it even mean to want to make something? I remained stuck. Then one day,
ロジオ、留学をしてみないか?
Studying abroad.
留学ですか?
Uh-huh.
ああ。今のお前にはゆっくり自分と向き合う時間が必要だろう。確かに
Okay.
発明は人のためにあるべきだ。だが、そのためには発明家として忘れてはならないことがある。
Which are?
しかしそれは人から教わるようなものではない。
Uh-huh. Which
自ら
are?
知り学びなさい。
Which is? Well, he won't tell us. After my father told me that, I left the kingdom of Quid to study abroad. Yeah. By experiencing the vast world beyond our borders, I started to regain the energy to create, though I still could not find a purpose. I used tinkering as a diversion while I continued to search for the answer.
どうして俺は作っているんだろう。誰も喜ぶ人はいないし、そもそも求められていないのに。好きだから。リンドグレーンの人間だから。どうして俺は物を作るんだろう。どうして
Good question.
発明をしていたんだっけ。
Why did you start?
俺がしたいことって何なんだろう。
What do you want to do? I don't know, bro. I continued to journey, but without reason. I remained unfulfilled. Yeah. Then one day, I was invited to the royal palace of the Kingdom of Sorcière. That's where I met Katarina.
Huh?
Oh, what? Are we gonna get another CG? I heard a stomach growling and looked up to find a small girl in the branches of a tree.
見たところ、
Oh god.
一応どこかのご令嬢みたいだけど。
But I'd never heard of any nobles in Quid climbing trees. I was dumbfounded at first, then I noticed how nervous she looked, apparently aware of the inappropriateness of her actions. I felt a bit sorry for her, approached the tree, feigning nonchalance.
そんなところに登ってどうしたの？
お父様とはぐれてしまって、木に登れば見つかるかもと思ったのですが。
Then I heard her stomach growl louder. Her forlorn expression added more to my growing
こ
pity.
んなに幼い子が父親とはぐれた上に木の上でお腹を空かせているなんて。
I remember that I had the candy I had made earlier.
貴族の令嬢は喜ばないかもしれないけれど。
It might not be, but it might be. But she looked so hungry I couldn't bear to leave her like that. Oh, hold on. There we go. Yeah, Rosie does seem like he's 4 to 5 or so years older. She looks so hungry, could barely leave her like that. I didn't know if she would accept something I'd made, but she would have remained hungry if I did nothing.
今は余計なこと考えてる場合じゃないよな。
I shook away those thoughts and smiled in an attempt to
お
calm her.
腹が空いてるの？じゃあお菓子とか食べる？
Yahoo.
お菓子を持っているんですか？
Hold on. I'm making notes so I don't forget something. Okay. It was sweets. Yeah. Yeah.
君が気に入るかはわからないけど。
We may not, but we probably will. I nodded hesitantly. She must have been desperate as she leaned over to see, despite being balanced on the tree's branches. It looked so dangerous. I instinctively waved my hands at her. I put one foot on a tree branch and tried to push myself up. I found tree climbing was much more difficult than I thought. I wonder about how she was able to climb so high as I slowly made my way up to her. Yeah, but when I did... Wow. The view from atop the tree was more beautiful than I could have imagined. I was enthralled by the view from the tree. For a brief moment, all my worries flew away in the wind. The breeze felt cool and crisp against my sweaty skin, and a smell came naturally. And then I realized it. For the first time in a long time, I'd made my own decision. All this time, I'd never considered where I wanted to go or what I wanted to do. Sitting beside her, I took out the little box from my pocket. Inside was some candy that I had made when a relative requested I make something unique for a tea party. But because of the unusual texture, they had not liked it at all. I wonder what she might think of it. Here's the thing. I've never climbed a tree before. I nervously showed her the candy, and her eyes lit up. Hi, Kika. Yes. She took a piece of candy and threw it into her mouth, her eyes wide and glittering brightly. Her eyes were as clear and blue as the sky overhead and shone like jewels. That beaming smile lit a spark somewhere deep inside my heart. Aww. She smiled innocently as she continued to snack. To think someone would be so overjoyed with something I had made. For some reason, the backs of my eyes felt hot. That's all there was to it. What I was obligated to do, what I wanted for myself, none of that ever mattered. I simply... No, I think what you want to do really matters. I guess, yeah. Yeah? I'm not a climber, but then again, I don't like being off the ground. And so I continued to invent. I'm also afraid of heights, so I didn't want to live up to expectations, but now I had a sense of purpose as well. Yeah. It was so obvious, yet I had failed to realize it all this time. Mechanically, habitually inventing had led me to abandon my own emotions, but after searching far and wide, I finally found it, the thing that an inventor must never forget. Yeah.
あの日の君の笑顔がなかったら、きっと今の俺はいなかったんだ。だから、ずっとお礼が言いたかった。
Aww.
そうだったんだ。
Listening to Rosie's story, I'm nothing short of surprised, but I really didn't do all that much. To me, Rosie had been a big help because I was hungry. I had no idea it had been so important to him.
君がいたから、あの日があったから、俺は大事なことに気づけたし、世界が広がって大切に思う人も増えたよ。
I've been in a tree house once, but I don't remember much about it. It was my neighbor. I think her name was Salsa, because everybody called her Salsa because she was Mexican American. And I thought that was rude because her name was Salsa. Yes, S-E-L-S-A. I'm pretty certain. Because I remember it was really close to Salsa, and that's why people just called her Salsa. But I was like, that's not her name. Call her name. No idea. It was very unique. I've never met another person named it.
だから、あれから何年も時間が経っちゃったけど、あの時は本当にありがとう。
Also, this was elementary school. Seriously, I didn't do anything special, but Rosie looked so happy while thanking me. I nod, thinking the best course of action is to simply accept it.
こちらこそ、あの時はグミをくれてありがとう、ロジー。 ロジーの力になれたかどうかはいまいち実感がないけど。
His cheerful smile radiates softly, illuminating the room like warm candlelight. I'm happy, but also confused. Another emotion stirs in my heart. The spoon slips from my fingers.
カタリナ、大丈夫？
いや、なんかうっかり。
I go to pick it up, but Rosie slips past me and sets the spoon away.
片付けは俺がやっておくから。それよりもしかしてまだ体調が悪いんじゃない？
いや、それは。
やっぱり心配だ。薬品を嗅がされていたわけだし、そろそろ眠った方がいいんじゃないかな。その方がいいよ。ほら、ベッドに移動して。自分で歩ける？俺が運ぼうか？
Rosie approaches to pick me up, so I quickly stand up instead.
大丈夫、大丈夫。ベッドへは自分で行けるから。
I want to say I'm fine either way, but that would probably just worry him more. Well, it's not like I can tell him I slept like a log last night. I'm not about to complain about being given permission to laze around. I lie in bed, Rosie tucks me in.
おやすみ、カタリナ。
Rosie smiles gently, pats me on the head. Feeling embarrassed by his care and constant concern, I close my eyes. Is he gonna get shovel talked?
ようやく言いたいことが言えたようでよかったな。
After ascertaining that Katarina is asleep, I return to deck to find Sybil waiting for me.
そうだね。でも、盗み聞きはどうかと思うけど。
仕方ねえだろ。なかなか戻ってこねえから、どうしたのかと思ってな。
That's adorable. Why is he pouting?
ま、シルバーになら聞かれてもいいけどさ。
あの過保護な王子様らには聞かれちゃやばそうだからな。気をつけとけよ。
He smiles brightly as he pats me on the shoulder. Oh no. Oh no. It's true that Prince Jordo and the others, that if Prince Jordo and the others heard me, they would never let me near Katarina again. That's just how beloved she is. I thought I knew that, but I did not truly understand until I stepped aboard the vinculum.
きっと彼らも俺と同じようにカタリナのあの笑顔に救われ惹かれたんだろうな。
Oh no. It was so obvious I'm forced to smile. It seems I have stiff competition.
もちろんそれで引くつもりはないけれど。
なあ、一度聞いてみたかったんだが。
I'll tell you something. The name that I use on Earth, the name I use here on Earth, not my real name, not Prince, but the name I use here, it's so long that when I was in college, my very first college test that had to be done on a Scantron, my name was too long. So I had to ask them. It was my genetics class. I didn't like my genetics teacher. He was weirdly ableist. But my genetics class, I'm like, what do I do? My name is too long. What do I do? He's like, just put a nickname, it's fine. I was like, oh, okay. You know, it does. It does. He had some interesting things to say about mental illness. Yeah.
もしカタリナ・クライスと出会ってなかったら、あの時のお前の選択は違ってたか?
Yeah. Back then, he could only mean that. A certain place at a certain time. I'm sure Silva's thinking the same scene, where the two of us first met, that alley. What? What alley? Oh no, after returning home from Sierra, I was separated from my guards during an inspection, got into trouble with some hoodlums.
おい、あんた、金持ってるんだろ。ほら、出せよ。
俺たちはかわいそうな身の上なのよ。
Yeah, let's go to the bed. Let's go to the back alley, Telva! I was unarmed, caught off guard as I was traveling with a security detail. I had no weapons, and I doubted that a 15-year-old would be able to defeat a whole gang of larger adults. I froze up, wondering what to do. Then I noticed a flash of violet light. Before I could blink, those men who were harassing me were sprawled on the ground. A black-haired boy with shining violet eyes trounced them in a heartbeat. A moment later, the boy trotted dizzily and fell to the ground as well. Ancient close, it was clear the boy was in bad shape. He was terribly thin, covered in cuts and bruises, and obviously haggard. Quite small, yeah. His appearance told me that he had no home to return to. If I left him, he may well die. But he saved my life. I owed him the same. I cautiously reached towards him, his head jerked towards me. His violet eyes lost their glimmer, fading back to blue. I could see that they were filled with disgust. I heard footsteps behind me.
ロジョン様よかったロジョン様ご無事でその者はああそこに倒れている男たちに絡まれていたところこの少年に助けられたんだできれば礼をするために我が家へ招待したいんだが
この者ですか
The guards frowned when they heard what I said. His ragged appearance had put them off. The guards stood between me and the boy.
この者たちはこちらで処理をいたしますのでロジオン様はどうかお戻り
Deal with things. Something about that had not sounded right. Were they really going to properly think this boy? The obvious answer was no. They likely figured it was nothing but trouble and intended to hand the boy over to the authorities with the hoodlums. The new king had only just taken the throne, and the crowd still rested on shaky ground. As the duke's heir, I knew I should listen to the guards. Of course I did. I did not know his exact circumstances, but I could make an educated guess. I knew that I could not save every suffering child, but I at least had enough power to extend a hand to this boy before me. He's been standing here for a long time. I looked down at the boy staring at me. His pale blue eyes remind me of hers. Oh. Yeah. A hungry girl with eyes like the summer sky. I wanted to stand with my head held proud the next time I met her. Even if to only satisfy my own arrogance, if I could help someone, I would not hold back. Even if his eyes were filled with disgust, it did not change the fact that he saved me. If he was in needed help, and if he would take my hand, I would take responsibility. That's why. You know, a Rosie Silva love triangle would be nice.
それを止めようとするなら、それは私に自分の意志を捨てろと、人形になれと言ってるも同じだ。
Okay, well that's a 15-year-old right there. I pushed aside the guards and held my hand out to the boy. He stared at my hand and then.
それでここまで頼もしく育つんだもんな。
At first he was angry and rebellious, but now he's become a brother to me. I extended my hand back then and he took it. We're here today only because of what happened then.
逆に聞くけど、もしもあの時俺の選択が違っていたら、手を差し伸べるのをやめていたらどうしてた？
質問で返すな。てかやっぱそうだよ
な。もしもの話だよ。そうしていたらシルバはどうしてた？
もしもそうだな。そんなことがあったら間違いなく貴族なんてクソくらいだって思っただろうな。下手すりゃお貴族様らから奪う側になってたかもしんねえ。
Silva flashes a toothy grin. Considering the state he was in 8 years ago, it would have been no shock if he did end up that way. So was he like 12? In that's weird.
なら、やっぱり今があることを俺たちはカタリナに感謝すべきだね。
Yeah. Silva and I look up at the sky together. If I had never met Katarina, I would never have understood the beauty of this sky. I'm certain Silva's no different. One beautiful meeting changed our whole lives. I savor once more the joy of reuniting with her, so irreplaceable in my heart. Chapter? Chapter? Chapter! Holy shit. This is so long. I am unfortunately very tired. Because I am still basically bed resting. So we're gonna save over. Yeah.
少し立ち止まってみようかしら。
Yes, I am feeling much better than I was yesterday. I do not believe I have a fever anymore. I didn't this morning, and even with all of this going on, I do not believe I have a fever. Maybe with all the stuff I've done today, I think my fever's gone. I think the fever is done. Thank God. Hopefully. hopefully. But I'm still doing a lot of resting because I'm just not going to push it. And thankfully I can read and I can kind of do some writing stuff while I rest. Not that difficult. But, yep, exactly. So, this is where we're going to call stream. Thank you everybody so much for stopping by. It's about 11 anyways. All right, so let's pop over here. All right, you all know the usual song and dance. If you're not already following me on social media, I appreciate if you would as well. If you're not already a part of our Discord server, I would love to see you there. We have a lot of fun. We do stuff. All sorts of fun stuff. There we go. Okay, yeah. Thank you all so much for stopping by. It really means a lot to me. I hope you all have a wonderful meowing afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you. I be doing a lot of rest. And yeah, without any further ado, bye.